Okay. Banners, comments. Nope, none of that. So here we are. Let me see what I have going on over here. Huh? That's not what I want. Try that again. We'll try that again. Nope, still not liking it. Let's try something different. Okay, I know what to do then. We're gonna be stuck with the YouTube mix, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Okay, Kyle, Dutchman, Brian Parento. Hello and welcome in. Trying to get some music sorted out. Sounds like shit on my end. Lots of feedback. But that's what it is. We'll listen to some Yardbirds. Hope everyone's doing good. Brian, I'm doing good. High five, Dutchman. High five. Thank you, Kyle. Let me bring up my stream in YouTube. Tired and relaxing. 6 o'clock on the West Coast. Have a beer. I don't know how the music sounds coming through the thing. But I'll be straight up with you. It don't sound like the best recording. It's live. It's Heart Full of Soul live with Jeff Beck. It's funny. I think it's 1965. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch up. Good morning, Black Swan. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. We'll just chill out and listen to some music. I've gathered the link. If anyone would care to join me on the panel, ask for the link. I'll put it in the chat. We got some people up here. I'll turn the music off. I called Jimbo and get some help. Yeah, maybe Jimbo will come. Help with the music. Daniel Berry. Cruising with William. I'm doing good today, William. Thank you. I know, William, you asked me to help you with that thing. I'm trying to figure that out. That monetization thing. I'll see what I can figure out for you. Indiana Chris. Thank you, Indiana Chris.
It's the dog park. The old crown of shame, right?
It's called in.
Let's try this one. Here we go. Thank you, Indiana Chris. Hello, Nicole Reese. Welcome in. I don't know if you have any fans of the Yardbirds in the chat. Mountain Man. Mr. Kittleson. Let me get ready to throw him out of here. You want the link now? Holy shit. Okay, Mr. Kittleson, one link. Don't you gotta go to work? Man, I thought you had to work. Who is that down there? Reno 6 Killer. Okay, I think I know who that is. Yep.
What's up?
Hunter, correct?
Yeah. How you doing, Doug?
I'm good, Hunter. And you, let me mute this music.
Hold on. I got an echo here. I got to cancel it.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got Kittles coming up. Hello, Nicholas Jose Suarez from Brazil, I believe.
Are we good?
I'm good. I don't hear an echo. If you heard one, I don't know what it was. How are you doing, Hunter?
Well, yeah, I'm hearing one on my end.
Okay.
Well, I'm live on my own live, so
That's probably why you have to mute one or the other.
I'm still hearing an echo.
Mm-hmm. Kittles, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, I can hear you. We're gone. We're good.
We're good. Kittles,
How
you
you
haven't
doing,
shaved your
Dougie?
eyebrows yet, Kittles?
How you doing, Dougie?
I'm good.
How you doing, Mr. Kittens?
Mr. Kittles.
Oh,
I don't know if he's okay or not. I really don't, but we'll see.
And let me tell you something, Reno
I don't need
Killer.
all of that though, right?
I saw you standing there, Reno 6 Killer,
Listen,
and I challenge you to a duel at
Reno 6
fucking
Killer.
high noon. I'm challenging him to a duel at high noon.
Yeah?
I'm trying to wipe
Yeah.
my thigh from something I spilled off the lips of my drink right now.
Oh shit! You don't pour your drink in your own lap. That was always a question that I had. I always had that question. If you're at Hooters, and the waitress comes to the table and she's serving the appetizers and knocks your drink in your lap with her Hooters, does she get a bigger tip or no tip?
I would give the tip.
Okay. I'm just kind of curious how that.
What if
etiquette
you're-
would go.
What
Hello,
if your
Storm Dancer.
what if your waitress
I'm
at
getting ready to say
Hooters
that.
what if your waitress at Hooters was a midget? Would you give her half the tip?
I don't
Well,
understand the question.
I'd
Kiddo,
give her
because
double the tip because she's half the height.
the food service is the same, right? So I'm not sure what that has to do with it.
Well, I'm just discriminating. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Did
there's
you
nothing.
guys hear
There's
what I
nothing.
said, or is this artificial intelligence?
You know, there's nothing. There's
Kittles?
nothing. There's nothing wrong with
Goldie
discrimination.
Cobb, what's up? Kittles needs to shave his eyebrows. That's what's got to happen.
I'm up to date on the live here, Doug. I would give the dwarf twice the tip because she's half the height at
There
Hooters.
you go. hmm Absolutely. You got the answer there, Kittles.
What?
He told you he'd tip her twice as much.
Really?
Yeah.
I would tip her half.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you're
you haven't shaved
half-ass
your
in
eyebrows.
my eyes because you're a half-ass tipper.
I am.
Doug, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
I just heard you. I think there's a delay on my end. Let me.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm live on my own live.
Like I said,
Yeah,
that's probably
you gotta
interfering.
I've been playing music and I got like 5 windows open. Let me cross them out. Maybe I'm taking over the processor on this cheap laptop and I'm not up to date here.
Hey. Hello, Black Swan.
Hello,
Black
Catherine
Swan.
Lopshinsky.
Hello, Catherine Lutinsky. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Black Swan.
Poor tippers are
Hello,
proud of
Storm
that.
Dancer.
Yes, I'm going to post that, Goldie Cobb. There you go.
Hey.
Now, my mom, and she's still alive, and bless her, I'm not saying anything bad about her, but she always does the math and figures the 15%. Right? My mom does, but she's 84 years old.
You know what, Doug? Let me tell you something about 84 years old, 85 years old, and tipping 15%.
Yeah, no, I usually tip closer to 20. I always round up. Hello, Tiffany.
Okay, well, that's great.
Round up.
No, it's
Hello?
not the tip. It's not the
Hey,
tip
Doug, I
that
got
I'm
an
talking
important.
about here.
Wait,
I got an important
Wait.
message.
Kittles, you're going to wait. Go ahead, Hannah.
Thank you. It's not the tip that mom says. It's how much you love her. I lost my mom in August. You still have your mom. Love her, brother.
I'm very
Go up
fortunate.
to her and give her a hug tomorrow.
Will do. But I tip more than she does because I always give closer to 20% than
But
50.
tell her you love her and then whisper in her ear, say, you know, Ma, times have changed. It's 15% now.
50.
Hey, Doug.
Kittle, do you have a very important announcement?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
know,
if I want to hear.
That's why the guy is paying child support, because he promised her to only put the tip in.
Yeah, that's why he's paying his child support. Yeah.
What guy are you guys talking about?
I don't know who he's
I'm
talking
not
about.
following along to this conversation here all of a sudden.
No, Hunter, he's having a conversation with himself, right? You know, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't either. Yeah. Well, thank you, Doug. I appreciate it.
I'll just say this, though. Just putting the tip in, that's not effective birth control, man. So I'm just saying. Right?
Well, what the tippers get, they got to pay with their own money, and
Wait.
that's birth control.
The-
Right? Right?
The best form of birth control is a piece of paper, and you get the woman to hold it firmly between her knees.
No. We're getting off to a wrong subject. We're talking about tippers. When we give a tip, whoever receives the tip, whether a male or female, they got to control their own children prosperities. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Look, check this out. I wanna say hello to Dutchman. I want to say hello to what the hell is his fucking name? Goldie Cobb. Hello, Goldie
Goldie
Cobb.
Cobb.
How
I
are
was
you
listening to some
doing tonight?
Yardbirds. I had some Yardbirds on tonight, Goldie Cobb.
Nobody cares.
In Europe, nobody tips Goldie Cobb, but they pay the wait staff more. Right? They actually making a living wage. Like if you're working in a cafe as a waitress or waiter in like France or Germany or Spain, you get paid a living wage, and the custom is no tipping. Europeans don't tip in Europe. They don't. And then if they come here and sometimes have issues like that, right? Because they're not
Well,
used to it. They don't
Doug, just to
understand.
make clear, where is here? Where are you located? United States?
I'm in New York.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I always tip more than 15%. I'll round up. I'll get, I try not to go much over 20, but if it's an $80 bill for the food, I'm likely to leave this is likely, to leave $15 tip, even though that's more than 15%. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
Doug.
I do
Hey,
20%, whether it's good or bad service,
There you go.
If it's good service, I'll go 30 to 35.
Hey, Doug. This is
That's
my
fine until the bill
philosophy.
is 200
Hey,
bucks, but yeah.
this is my philosophy. Okay.
Oh no.
I'll start off with a good tip. I am a good tipper. I mean, I'm just saying I am a good tipper. I mean, I went to a fucking website with a bunch of Thailand women from Thailand, and I was so generous, I spent $10 buying the bitch 2 drinks. $5 a drink. I'm a very
You gotta
good
be a
tipper.
bit. She's
But
working. Look, she's there working. Come on.
but this is my philosophy. I'll start off with a $10 tip, but every time I have to wait for a drink refill, that's $1 coming off. Every time I have to wait for something, it's another $1 coming off. If I see her bullshitting around and I need something and I'm not getting any service and she's bullshitting, another $1 comes off.
Listen, do you think it would help if you shaved your eyebrows?
Now, fuck you.
Maybe you ought to concentrate on eating your dinner instead of watching the waitresses waiting on you or waiter, whoever it may be.
Look.
Just relax, brother.
Look. I'm
You know
a
what I'm
smart.
saying?
I'm a pretty.
Now,
I'm a
I ain't gonna listen to your
Yeah.
shit. I've heard enough already. I'm telling you.
well.
We're gonna let Kittles talk. We take him with a grain of salt, Hanukkah.
Well,
Hanukkah.
this is the first time I've been here for a while, Doug, and
I know you haven't been in for a few
seen you
months. I
before,
know.
but hey, it is what it is, right?
You know,
You're
we
not-
all, that's the
Shut up.
whole, hold on, let me speak. That's the whole thing about humanity. We all have different ways of thinking about things. And if somebody doesn't like somebody because of their different opinion, I am the better man.
Hey, it's not about opinion, man. We're talking about a waiter or a waitress
Yeah,
serving
about
our
how you
food in a restaurant and how much we tip them. Come on, man. You're changing the fucking
Not more
narrative.
Goldie Cobb. I used to.
Stick with the narrative, okay? Read
Well,
the room.
I believe the server should earn the tip. It's not fucking given. It's not a tip is not a right. It's a
Hold on a
privilege.
second. I'm going to say this. If we paid our waitresses and waiters a living wage instead of a waitress's wage, we wouldn't have to tip them, and maybe give them 5% if you like them, but but you wouldn't have to worry about this 15,
Exactly.
20,
Exactly. I believe
30%.
but here's the double-edged sword. Here's the double-edged sword. If they pay the servers a living wage, that's going to force the restaurant to jack their prices up, and now you're paying more.
You're going to be paying more, absolutely, for the food. And that's why you tip less. Maybe don't tip at all. If they're making $22 an hour to wait tables, you don't got to tip them, right? No, right? But if you think they've done something particularly splendid, then you could give them a couple of bucks. It's
Yeah, but like I
I
said,
would-
let me
Well,
Well,
I was
look
in
at here. There ain't no restaurants paying $22
No.
an hour to their goddamn waiters or
Hello,
waitresses,
Jazzy
right?
Joe.
Except for the high end places. And
I
you,
was just in
me, and you,
Italy.
we can't afford to go there, so we don't even know that shit.
I was just in Italy in December, and in Italy you don't tip because while you're in Europe they don't tip, and I felt very odd paying the bill and not leaving extra money. It made me feel weird inside. You know what I mean? I
Well,
was like,
the whole goddamn idea of tipping nowadays has gone way out off the charts, man.
I
It
agree.
really has.
You
Should
see,
we tip
you
or
see-
shouldn't we tip?
you see. Check this out. Check
And
this
what
out.
do you tip
Hold
for
on. Let
and
me
what do you
Let
speak.
Hunter
don't?
finish. Let Hunter
Hey,
finish.
let me speak.
Let Hunter finish. He's gone way out. I agree. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Kittles.
Now, this is how I look at it. Everything is earned in life. Nothing is given. Okay? If I don't go to work and do my job, I don't get paid. It's not a right. My pay is not a right. I have to earn it. Same thing with the server or a fucking waitress.
Okay.
A tip is not given. It is not a right.
No,
They
okay,
have to earn it. They have to earn it by
but
good
if you go in a
service.
cafe and the bill is $20 and you leave $1 on the table,
I'll leave $5.
then the wait staff is going to be upset with you, and you're not going to want you in there eating and every other damn.
Well, if they gave me shitty service, they deserved $1.
If you gave $1 tip, Doug, and went back in there the next time, there might be a big
Well,
difference.
if
in
I
your
got
food or
if
your
I got
service.
shitty if I go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
if I go to a restaurant and I get shitty service, I'm not going back.
Exactly. You're not going to go
Yeah.
back. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you another question, right? You take a fast food restaurant. Let's just use McDonald's as an example. I'm not trying to single it out. You don't tip at a fast food restaurant. Why not? Because the people working there are making theoretically a living wage, right? Why don't you tip in a fast food? Because they're making more than $3.45 an hour or whatever a waitress makes, right?
Well, when I go into a restaurant, I expect a tip to be regarded as me coming into the establishment, sitting down, a waitress or waiter coming over, giving me my menu. I order from them. They bring me the food and then the bill, and I leave a tip. Not walking up and waiting in line to get my food and pouring my own drink at the
Yeah, of
soda
course. That's
machine.
why you don't
You know
tip
what
at
I
a
mean?
fast food restaurant. They don't provide you service. They give you the food on a tray at the counter.
Exactly.
Hey, now check this out. Check this out. Now, if that server brought me a big plate of bacon, I would tip. A big plate of bacon.
Hold on
I'm
a second.
talking
They don't
I'm
bring you
talking
anything you ordered.
I'm talking like a pound of bacon.
Hey, look, we all have that dream when we go to a restaurant when she spreads her legs and the clit is fat. It's always going to be a big tip.
Yep. Gal Pal's got a good point. Tip your bartender while they'll take care of you when
Hey.
you order those doubles.
Hey,
I'm
check
sorry,
check-
Doug. Is that going to be banned from YouTube? I didn't mean to tarnish your stream here.
I know. I'm
Hey.
okay so far.
Hey Doug, when my wife and I went on our first cruise of the Caribbean, check
Mhm.
this out. I found out who the porter to our room was. Okay. And I walked up to that motherfucker and I gave that motherfucker $100 bill. And I said, look after our room.
Before
And
you
I
went on the
tell you
trip.
what, every motherfucking day, our room was fucking spectacular.
Okay.
$100. He earned every fucking bit of it.
Listen, every Christmas I tip the garbage people $40, right?
Yeah, you told me that before, Doug. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's good.
Christmas time. $40 in
Well,
it.
obviously, when Kitty's is on a ship, he tips higher than when he's on land.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, in the cruise ship, isn't that all inclusive? When you're on a cruise, right, you pay one price, they feed you and give you all the drinks you want, right?
They even deduct tipping on your bill. They charge you so much. It's called gratuity on a cruise ship.
Well, let me ask you something there, kiddies. Do you know how to swim?
Yes, I do. Very well.
Mm-hmm.
I am a good tipper. I am a very good tipper if they earned it. If they earned it.
Okay, listen, why are you yelling at us?
Because people think money should be given to them without them earning it.
Who in the chat? Who here said that? I mean, why are you yelling at us?
Well, this guy thinks it's that you have to leave a tip.
He said he leaves 20 to 30% because he's a generous man. That's what.
And I bet you he'll still do it if they give him shitty service.
I don't know about that.
I'll leave him 20% for city service, but I won't come back. See?
Won't go back. Yeah. Here's the thing about shitty service, kiddos, and as Gal Pal pointed out, and you as well, if you get shitty service, don't go back, right? Absolutely. But the minimum they're supposed to do is take your order, bring you your food, keep your glass full of water. That's the minimum. If they don't even do that, I'd say shitty service. As long as they do the bare minimum, I don't think that's shitty service. Just because
Doug, I mean, we don't know what's going on with these waiters and waitresses' lives. They could be going through a divorce. They could be in debt. They could be.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what?
What's going on with them? I don't know. I'll leave 20% just to be.
Well, you know what? I don't go into a restaurant wondering what the personal life of a server is about. My relationship with that server is they serve me my fucking food. I don't give a fuck what your personal life is about.
Good people that do the right thing. I urge you to do the right thing.
That's my question.
Seek God out. I'll say a prayer for you, bro. And I hope you do the right thing, man. I really do, because all we have in this world is each other, man. I hope you choose the right. I really do.
Like I said, if I give anybody my money, they're gonna earn it. It's not their right to have money.
Hello,
look, I'm telling you right now, you don't know what that waiter or waitress is going through.
I don't give a fuck what that server's. I don't care what that server's going through.
See, that's the whole problem. You don't care.
It is not. It's nowhere. It is not my concern what's going on with the server's life.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, I know, because I'll always win.
You don't really believe that, Hannah. He's just being argumentative for the sake of arguing. That's all. He don't really,
this motherfucker sounds like a liberal.
It don't matter what you say, Hunter. He's going to take an opposing point of view so he can argue with you.
Hey, this guy sounds like one of those fucking liberals that everybody has a right to everything.
No problem.
Yeah.
I am a liberal, by the way, there, Mr.
Yeah,
Kitty.
yeah, it shows loud and clear.
Don't start talking about politics up here, kiddos. I'll throw you right the fuck off.
Yeah. People need to earn their money.
Now
it is not a right.
Yelling at us. I was a kiddos. You've said that about 17 times.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, some people need to hear it 7 times.
17.
Some people can't process the information the first 5 times. So you got to tell them at least 7 times.
I'm getting tired of being berated.
For anybody, for that matter.
You sit there and yell like that, like as if we did something.
You know, Doug, I don't come up here too much, but when I do, man, everything's pretty cool. And I love you, Mr. Kitties or Kittles. I can't read that because I've had a few drinks tonight, but I love you, man. I just wish you would have some more compassion when you go out to eat, I really do.
Well,
you should see him eat.
My wife and I go out to eat about once a month.
Are they hard pressed to keep up with you at the table there when you're eating?
Oh, I go to when I go out to eat, I like a buffet.
Yeah.
I'm amazed to hear that he has a wife. Who
Yeah,
would
I
marry
do.
that guy?
Hey, and let me tell
He's
you
been
what.
with her for 17 years. Right? Something like that.
Hey, let
That
and
was a
let
joke.
and let me tell you what. All contraire to what you believe, I am actually a very generous and compassionate man. I just have certain standards and values that I adhere to.
Well, let me tell you, bro, since I got up here on panel, I haven't seen it.
Well,
Like I said, and I hope, Hunter, you understand what I'm talking about. He's really just being argumentative because he thinks we like to watch him be this way. I don't, Mark Reynolds, hello and welcome in. I don't particularly enjoy it very much, but
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to go take a leak. I'll be right back, okay?
you do that, sir.
hey,
We'll be right here.
let me give
Kittles
you
is going to shave his eyebrows in the meantime.
hey, let me give you my Cash App so you can send me $20. I charge for these services of talking to you.
Kumari, thank you for coming in. It's good to see
Hey, my
you. Thank
Cash
you.
App is Kittles135. Send me $20.
You heard it in the chat. Kittles is raising money for some reason or another. Maybe he wants to buy Legos.
Yeah. I'm entitled to that money. I am entitled to that $20.
What, have you
It is
laid
owed
out
to
a
me.
service?
Huh?
What service have you provided?
Friendship.
That's not a service.
Yes, it is. In Japan, there are people who are professional friends. Yes, I watched it on YouTube. You can call a company and hire somebody to hang out with you.
That's called a call girl.
No, it's not a call girl.
It's called a call girl, Kittles.
No, not in Japan. It's called a professional friend.
Now, in Japan, they have hotels. No, sorry, not hotel, motels. They have motels where your room is a cubicle, 4 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and 8 feet long, and stacked 3 high.
Yeah.
That's your room at the motel in Japan because they have no space.
Linda, it's 9:35. We gotta get ready. All right.
He's gonna go to work soon, I think, there, Hannah.
Yeah.
Charles Viner, hello. Thanks for coming in. New River Troll is here. New River Troll. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Kitties. Kittles.
Hey, where's my $20 that you were gonna send me?
I never said I was going to send you $20. I did hear you give your link out when I was walking to the can to take a piss, but I was thinking to myself,
Hello, Minnesota.
yeah, I
Dave.
don't think so.
Listen, I'll make a deal with you, Kittles.
What?
You go get your disposable razor, the Bic, out of the shower. You shave your eyebrows. I'll send you $20.
Send me 100.
No, they're not worth 100 to me.
All right then. $50 an eyebrow.
I told you my offer.
No, I told you my offer.
Okay,
I told you my offer.
Said no.
All right then, no deal.
I'll give you $10,000 to get some new wallpaper.
Hey, I love that wallpaper.
Kittles, you hung that wallpaper, right?
Yeah, we hung that wallpaper ourselves.
Absolutely.
We're remodeling our bedroom.
Don't worry about it, Minnesota Dave. I banned the other account anyway, but don't worry about it. It's all good, Dave. Everything's good.
Is that Super Dave?
No, that's Minnesota Dave.
Oh, okay. Have you seen Super Dave lately? I saw him about a couple
Which
months
one?
ago.
There's 2 Super Daves, right? There's 44 and there's the other one.
Kittles, I'm just joking. Your wife probably picked out the wallpaper. Maybe both you did, but
No,
my style. You know what I'm saying? It was just a joke.
My wife picked out the wallpaper. A lot of people don't like my wallpaper. I've had death threats over this wallpaper.
Death threats.
Oh my God, what are they going to stab you with? A petal off a rose or the thorns from a bush or something? I don't know.
Wallpaper flashes with the solid green wall, doofus. I don't know, Mountain Man. People's
What-
tastes are all different. Everyone has different tastes.
What'd you do, Doug? Mute him?
Hmm?
Did you mute him?
I didn't mute him, no.
No, he must have muted himself.
Yeah, he's muted.
I can't hear him.
You can't hear him. He hit the wrong button.
Well, I tell you, that wallpaper ain't too bad, but I wouldn't hang it. You know what I'm saying?
I would never use wallpaper in my own space if
I
I
know.
wouldn't do that.
You know, I'm a
Oh,
wood guy. I
great.
like cedar. I like cedar all around me. I'm a
One link.
cedar guy. And because I like cedar, it repels the water and the moisture. It repels bugs. That's the reason I like cedar, you know.
Kittles, you're frozen up and you went mute before you froze up. I didn't touch anything, so wasn't me.
Kittles is quite a character they got there. It's the first time
Kittles
I
is
ever
a character,
dropped over by your stream and saw him on there. That's probably the reason I come up here is because
Kittles is a character. It's true.
he's kind of a controversial guy, you know. It's kind of a guy that brings you up and says, "Hey, what's going on?" You know.
Okay, Kittles, you're back. Can we hear you now?
Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you there, Kittles.
Oh, I lost contact. Doug's frozen. Y'all's are frozen.
Mhm.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Well, it's fake YouTube. You know, YouTube is all fake, and we're all artificial intelligence. So you never really know what you're seeing.
Well, one
Or
day we will be though. One day you'll be talking to people. You won't know
Yeah.
who the fuck they are. They won't be real people. They'll be like, at least today, the fake accounts
Is
are actually
Doug
run
talking?
by real people, right?
Fucking thing.
Hey,
Well,
what's up?
flip my
What's up,
camera
River?
around.
Hey, New River, how you
Let me
doing?
flip- Pretty good. Let me flip my camera around real quick here.
I'm watching Grand Theft
Well,
Auto.
what?
Ain't I?
Oh,
No, that's
Hey,
just
I'll
a
be
movie.
right back, guys. I really like the stream. It's going pretty cool. I like it. I'm gonna go mix me up another drink here, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. We'll be right here.
No, that's just a movie in the background.
I see
George
the-
is in the house.
I ain't worried about it.
It's all good.
So, do you have
I'm
specific
fucking
views on Tip and the wait staff?
actually grows. But if eventually it's walking,
There you go.
very, very
A
vintage.
little more light in here. It's got dark in this room.
It's kind of dark there, New River.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip on some other light.
Oh, that's better.
There you go. How's it going, guys?
Doing good. How's George?
Oh, he's doing good. He's in the house doing something. I don't know what.
Okay.
What the fuck, Doug? Hey, Doug,
What?
I can't hear Dougie Doug.
You can't hear me? I don't know why. You could consider that a blessing, though, right? You can't hear me. Can you hear New River?
You hear me, Doug? Or, I mean, Gittles?
Yeah, I hear you.
Right on.
Can you
Man.
hear
Hey,
me?
Dougie,
New
I'm
River, you can
live
hear me,
right now. Do you mind if I drop your link where my people can come over to your people?
That's fine. You could drop the link.
Okay.
You know, we're not going to get into political or religious discussions here, and we're not going to sit and trash people either. Those are things that we just don't do here.
I don't even do that. I have a hard time trying to find a copy link and post it into my live. That's how
Yeah.
hard. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I can't do it here. What do you got? Some kind of link?
Well, what do you want? You want my channel link? Just go on YouTube and get it.
Well, if I can't be on your panel and press copy link, then it ain't even worth it. I'm starting to think the whole thing's fake already. Are you real?
Who?
Okay, well, I just got the report. You heard almost sirens a few minutes ago. Apparently, there's a car on fire down the road. My curiosity is piqued. So
Apparently, why can't I copy your link and put it in my live post?
I don't know. You should be able to copy the link. Let
Huh?
me go here. Wait. I'm gonna put it in the chat, I guess. Right? Can you get it if I put it
Well,
in the
just
chat?
put it in private comments or chat it.
I will put one in
Damn it.
private. I gotta go down here. Wait a
Be
minute.
quiet.
Let me go back to my live and see if anybody's there. No, only I'm there. I'm the only one on my own live.
Post your link. I'll go to your live and put the link in there myself.
That would be great.
That's what I'll do.
God, that would really legitimize my thinking of AI and fakeness.
Why you think I'm AI?
No, well, I don't know what's AI and what isn't. I mean,
I
how do
couldn't
we?
handle this. This son of a bitch is scratching up and making so much noise. I'm going to just let him free roam.
Holy shit, that's a turtle.
That's a
Tortoise. I got one that's a giant one, way, way bigger than this, outside. But put him down. Get out of here.
Okay, Hunter, if you could put your
What do you
link.
got a
in the
turtle in
chat-
your house for, bro?
What's that?
Why do you have a turtle in your house?
Well, it's actually see, it's in a temporary pen for a moment. I got a giant one out there. This is a female, and the giant one is so much bigger. He won't leave this one alone, and it's winter time, and I didn't have a place to separate it outside. So now that it's warming up,
Take it easy. I'll be back.
I
Okay,
didn't have I didn't have a heated box for this one in its other enclosure I have outside, so I had to bring it in for the winter.
okay, well that's cool. You don't have to explain it any further than that. I get
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing. Hey,
I'm
Doug,
getting so annoyed with it. It's getting in the 90s here now, so it's going to go south and go back outside in a day or so.
knows that they can come over here and watch us. That'd be cool. NRT, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. That's just abbreviated. My real channel name or whatever is called New River and then Troll. So New River Troll. But I just shortened it up so it doesn't eat up the whole bottom of the screen.
Do you live by a river or a lake? Is that where you get all your turtles, or how do you?
No,
how do you live by-
that's an African tortoise. This is one that's available through the pet trade, but I actually live out in the desert. And I got a creek nearby and stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff. I collect rattlesnakes and other reptiles, so I got plenty of those, that I've caught myself. And some were born in captivity and whatnot, but I don't want to beat up the show with all that shit. Everybody else knows about that stuff.
Oh,
But I
okay.
got
Okay.
So I'll just give you a quick look. Just I'm not going to go over the other things, but got a whole room full of miscellaneous reptiles and a few outside and stuff. Fish tanks. I shut down most of my fish tanks. But I'm going to go back to just a regular chat.
Wow, that looks interesting to me.
Yeah, it's an interesting hobby. I try to come on here more though to, I guess, conversate with everybody else about other stuff. I don't want to make it all about self promotion for me and all these all these crazy animals and stuff. I'm just here for the
What,
good time.
Do you have a cash link or an app link or any kind of links for money on your channel?
No.
Okay, well then you ain't got to worry about shit, man. Just
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, no, I never was into it for monetization or anything like that. Just having a good time, up on the
Same
panels,
here.
like-minded
Same
people.
here, man. I do my lives and I delete everything. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit, man. You and me, we got that in common.
Yeah, I've never done a live stream myself. I just
Okay.
kind of.
Did you
You've got a
post a
car
link?
a couple hundred yards down the street.
Did you go to my channel and see me live?
No, did you put your link in the chat?
I thought you said before you left you're going to go to my live and
I
post.
can do
your
that,
link.
and I'm happy to do that. I need your link.
Well, hold on. How do I put my link?
Go to your channel and gather your link, right? You hit on more.
You know,
Go to
I'm
the
not
bottom
too
of
worried
the
about it. You know,
share
Doug.
channel.
Don't you both? Hey, Doug.
We'll
What
just
if-
remain cool. It's just
This is what
I
you
got a
have to do.
channel.
Wait a minute. All you have to do is say something in the chat, and I'll go to your channel. You don't have to.
Yeah,
post it.
ask somebody in the chat to tell them your name and have somebody in the chat post a link. They all got wrenches.
Yeah, but he's got to put his words in the chat so we can get to his channel.
All right. You got
Yeah.
a period there. I give
Go
you
in
a
the chat. Yeah,
period.
here you are, Hunter. Got
It's
it.
my time in the month.
Yeah, I got it. Let me
This
see.
man's trading.
Go to channel. I'll get your link. I'll put your link here too. More.
No,
Share
it's all
channel.
cool. It's all
Yeah, I
cool.
can't read.
I've seen you around for a long time. I've dropped in periodically
You've
throughout the
been on my
years.
channel before a few times, Hunter.
I know. I was
There
drunk
you
probably
go.
the other 2 times and probably made an ass of myself, but I'm relatively sober tonight.
Yeah.
Hello to everybody back down in your chat. I don't have George in with his tablet, so I can't read any of your comments.
It's okay. Let me go to Hunter's here.
Well, NRT, if you need somebody to read a comment, let me know and I'll read it for you. Okay, bro?
No, it's okay. My buddy comes into the room in a little bit or so. He'll have his tablet, and I just go to the live stream that way, the YouTube part of it, and then I just kind of intermittently read comments and conversate with you guys up on the panel. So
Well, that's pretty cool, man. It's the first
Hunter's
time I've seen a turtle on camera for a long time.
Hey,
Oh,
Jonathan
but that's not a
Steele, hello
turtle.
and welcome
That's a
in.
tortoise.
It's good to
What
see you,
tortoise?
Jonathan. Thank you for
A
coming.
tortoise. It's a South African tortoise.
I'm sorry,
It's
Doug. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
Oh,
my bad.
sorry.
I'm gonna start again. I put your link in the chat. That's Hunter's link I put in the chat. Just so they know that's a link to your channel. Also, Hunter, I went by your live stream, which is up, and I posted the link to here over there.
Oh, okay. Great. Thank you, Doug.
Jonathan
All right,
Siegel,
guys.
thanks for coming. Good to see you.
I'm back.
Next thing. It's a
Whoa.
tortoise, it's a tortoise, not a turtle, right, New River?
Yeah.
Yeah. He told me that. I called it a turtle. He said, no, it's not a turtle. It's a tortoise.
Yeah.
That's why it's in his house. It's in good company. That tortoise is in good company.
What
Oh,
is
yeah.
the difference between a tortoise and a turtle?
A turtle's an aquatic animal. A tortoise
The
lives on land,
tortoise is more terrestrial.
terrestrial. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There are some basically some terrestrial turtles, but the norm is they're aquatic.
Now,
Well, it would be funny.
let me think about this. Do turtles bear their young, lay their young in the water?
No, they come out on the land
They
and
come
lay
out and
eggs.
dig a hole, right? That's what a turtle will
Yeah.
do. And what did the tortoise do? He goes in his cave and has eggs and lays.
No, they dig a burrow as well. You know what's funny though? There's usually exceptions to every rules in the animal kingdom and shit. Like I'll just throw something out there. Like there's flying fish. They don't really fly, but they jump out and do something, you know. And like in mammals, there's bats that fly, and then there's but we don't see any arboreal tortoises or turtles that fly or whatever the genus Testudo.
Yeah.
Grab my lunch while you're in there.
Well, bats.
There's something.
Yeah, bats, you know.
Bats' wings are different than birds' wings.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, turtles, there's lizards that glide through the air, and there's also snakes that do it too. But you don't see a tortoise or a turtle doing it, and you see them really climbing trees either.
No.
So they're kind of like stuck in their in the one or two environments. You're either aquatic or terrestrial. They go outside of that those two boxes where almost everything else does.
Yeah. Okay. Rapid Dog, hello and welcome in. Kittles, where'd you go, man? What are you doing to us? Now you're just teasing us?
You know what I've heard? I've heard that these invasive species of fish that come out of the water and fly into your boat,
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's an Asian carp.
Yeah,
No,
Exactly.
well, the Asian carp, but of course, flying fish in the ocean, the ones with the huge pectoral fins. You see them
Yeah.
at night, right? When they're being pursued by because they're a prey fish, right? Bigger fish eat them. When they're being pursued, they come right out of the water, spread their pectoral fins, and glide for for long distances. I want to say yards and yards, tens of yards, right? Before they enter the water. So
well, they're
we're-
coming up
we're-
the
we're
Mississippi
seeing-
River and they're invading. They're
The carp.
coming up from the south and invading the Mississippi River into all the tributaries, and it's really a species of fish that is killing off a lot of other fish.
Yeah, the invasion.
That,
The
that
Asian carp.
seems to be,
That's what New River's talking about. Asian carp.
Asian
yeah, there
carp,
seems to be a
right?
worldwide problem with invasive species. You know, we now, whether they're getting through the food trade or the pet trade or whatever, but people aren't being responsible with their stuff, and sometimes science fucks it up too. Like in Australia with them cane toads, they were brought over there to control insects and shit, and look what they did, wreaking havoc. You know,
How do
so-
we
Australia-
control these invasion carps in America? Do you know
Yeah.
anything about that?
I just know from what I've seen, that's like most people would, because I don't live where they're invasive at, but they're just taking over the river systems and out competing some of the other things.
Been
Well,
through
what
it.
the hell are you-
Florida's really got a problem with invasive species.
Australia's had issues with invasive species, including rabbits, cats,
Foxes,
foxes, these toads you're talking about, and other invasive species that have been introduced to Australia. They've been fucked left and right.
and even plants have been brought over that are invasive, like prickly pear cactus. Then they had to import some kind of an insect, some kind of a worm thing that would eat the prickly pears to keep them under control. Prickly pear cacti.
Minnesota Dave, I hope you're not having fits over there. I don't know what's going on with your posts, but anyway, if you need, should I call 911, Minnesota Dave? That's my question. Next thing, flying fish in the ocean, the ones with the big fins that skip out of the water when they're being chased. Okay, we're at sea at night, right? And we're sailing, I believe, between St. Helena and Fernando de Noronha off the coast of Brazil in the South Atlantic. The flying fish, they lift up out of the water, they clear the gunnel, and they hit the sail, right? Thud.
All you got to do is look up
You're up on
flying
night
fish
watch,
in
and
the
you're up on night
Mississippi
watch.
River, and it's
And these-
invading America.
You're up on night watch, and these things are coming, and they land in
That's
the
not
boat.
the only one that's a problem either.
You know
Invading
what we did
America,
with-
they got another.
no,
Sorry, I don't
you
mean
know-
to interrupt you.
You know what we did with the flying fish? In the morning, we pick them up, fillet them, and eat them for breakfast.
Yeah, but I think they're a form of carp, and the carp meat
but those
isn't
are
really all that
freshwater
good.
fish. I'm
unless
talking about
you
in the
smoke-
ocean. You're talking about the freshwater fish in the
smoke
rivers. that
carp
jump in
ain't
your
that
boat.
bad.
They're invasive
Yeah.
carp from Asia. They jump right
Tasty.
in your boat. They do.
They've also got another Asian species that's kind of wreaking some havoc. It's called a snakehead. And there's two different
Snakehead.
varieties that are typically, a food thing over there in the Asian markets. And maybe a couple of them made it in the pet trade, or the Asians, a lot of those Asian stores, you can go buy live food, even here in the States, and they sell that stuff live. And maybe they got tired of importing them. I don't want to lay blame on it, but somehow, this non-native stuff is just
Snakehead
getting.
fish are nasty. Yeah, they're in some of the waterways, and they fuck with us. Yeah.
And look at the walking catfish too. That African walking catfish. That thing gets out of the water and crawls across land and goes from one pond to the other.
It does. Not only that, Great Lakes
I've
shipping,
never heard of walking catfish.
yeah, walking catfish. Great Lakes shipping has introduced Asian barnacles that can totally take over the lakes too.
A lot of that stuff got also introduced.
And they come up the locks and into the lakes, and yeah,
You know what else causes it too, Doug? Is seagoing vessels that make their way up in there and they dump their ballast water into the lake too. And then they
exactly, yeah.
deposit a lot of microscopic organisms or other. They've got zebra mussels and all kinds of crazy shit in there.
Zebra mussels are not native, I know, and we have them here now. Yeah.
Yep. We've got
The
we've got
Asian catfish
that
fish
issue
that
here
jump in your
too.
boat, right? And they can
Yep.
actually they have I think there's a bounty on them, but they want people to catch them and dispose of them. They don't want those things in the water.
Some states even have regulations where you got to clean the hull of your boat off before you leave the lake.
That's Wyoming. Wyoming, they won't let you come in with a boat unless you clean it.
Yeah.
They make you wash the bottom of your boat when you enter the state.
Yep. Do they check that?
They have
Make sure they don't have any bait water tanks in their bait tanks and or their live wells as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minnesota Dave, I'm not sure what you're on about. I'm just not. I'm asking again because I'm trying to stay engaged. In Wyoming, when you come through the agricultural checkpoint at the border, if you have a boat on a trailer, you have to pull over.
Yeah.
And they're going to check your boat. They're going to make sure it's the hull is clean and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. When you drive into California, going across their agriculture inspections, you're not allowed to bring any plants or fruits or produce because they got issues with those fruit flies and stuff.
Asian fruit flies are taking over New York City. You know the one I'm talking about? Those tiny little ones?
Yeah. And you know what's funny? In the reptile hobbyist, that you can order wingless fruit flies to feed your delegates smaller reptiles. A lot.
Wingless fruit flies.
Yep. They're commercially available for the pet trade for people to buy them and feed their smaller lizard species and certain frogs and whatnot.
I
I don't
saw
know
a
if someone
wingless.
wants the link or not, but I posted the link in the chat if someone wants it. I don't know what you all are talking about down there, but I'm trying.
I saw a wingless fruit fly that the wings were flying, but the clit was pierced with an earring, and along with the nipples.
Oh,
And I thought she was pretty cool. What do you guys think?
fruit fly even,
Oh.
huh?
I'm not down for all that pierced and stuff. Like I got all the room to talk being covered in tattoos, but I'm not down for all that pierced and
Well,
stuff.
I have 4 earrings. Three
Well,
on one
it was
side
a female fruit fly.
and one on the other. But I don't particularly fancy all those piercings on women either. Not really.
Especially like nose rings.
That's the difference between NRT and Doug. NRT calls them fish, and Doug says, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about women. All right.
Invasive species in. Yeah, I believe that might be right too.
Touch back on an earlier subject about tipping. I very seldom ever go into a restaurant, and I'm usually only with one or two couple of people there. But man, I'm a pretty decent tipper. You know, sometimes I'll throw out there like about half the money. And just to cut a long story short, when my parents were divorcing, my mom had never worked a day in her life, and she had to bust her ass doing that kind of shit. So I feel for those waitresses and stuff.
They bust their ass. That's why they keep them so
Let
good,
me grab the link again.
so well. Hey, Doug, I'm gonna dip on down here. It was good seeing you. Thanks for having me up on panel. NRT, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too as well.
I'll come back and talk to you guys later, man. You guys are all right.
Right on.
Yeah, so I always tip even if the service is not the greatest because I do, but I'll leave,
I'm gonna leave something pretty decent.
I mean, you think about it, as long as they bring you your food and keep your glass full, take your order. As long as you're not sitting there for 45 minutes before they take your order, I don't know how service is like, what are they supposed to? They're supposed to take your order and bring you your food. If they do that, that's worth the 15%, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm not gonna. And also, if my food isn't exactly what it is, the waitress is not the person that cooked that shit. So I'm not gonna hold that against her if I order my eggs over easy if it's a breakfast and they're cooked a little more than they should have been and shit. I'm not gonna.
I like the runny yolks.
Yeah, so do I.
Shit.
But if it's a little harder, I'm not going to punish the waitress for that. I might say something to her about it. Say these things ain't quite what I would, but that's not typically their fault.
No, not their fault. Okay. So Hunter's a nice guy. I've known him for quite a while. He's been on my panel a few times before. I know him from some other chat rooms. I think the last time he was here, Vanguard was up here.
Yeah.
I know those two were not getting along all that great.
Yeah. Where's Jimbo tonight?
I don't know. Text his ass.
Oh shit! I didn't bring my phone with me. Otherwise, I would.
Now let me go back and look at that guy's live stream again. Hunter had a live stream up while he was here. Okay. Yep, Tiffany's live. I know, Joe. I was just there.
Huh.
What did I do with that guy's live stream? I had it up here. Oh, there he is. He's over on his channel now, and he's live. Yeah. I posted his channel link in the chat. Hunter, that guy that was just here.
Oh, the other guy up on the panel?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, without my glasses, I couldn't read his name underneath there, and I'm going to shove my face all the way up into the screen to read that. That's what George's tablet's good for when he's in here. His name's Connor. I thought he was going by something else.
Hunter with an H. Hunter with an H.
Honor?
H-A-H-N-E-R.
Oh, Honor. I thought you were saying Connor.
Yeah.
He seemed to be like a likable guy.
Yeah, I've enjoyed his company before.
Right on. Another old fucker like us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like us. He just sits around and goes into YouTube to, bide his time, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I've been spending more time on that than I used to in the past, but I need to get my ass back out there. At least you get out, if I can't get out and do all the hiking, I can at least drive out there in the Jeep or something.
Well, I mean, you have health conditions, I know, that preclude long, extensive walks, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I got to take frequent breaks in between if I'm going to try to do any distance travel. Just catch my air. I don't want to get one of those portable oxygen things. I don't even know if those things would work.
Hello, Jennifer Wagner.
If you'd ever put these things away, that would probably make a significant difference.
I'm going to put that up, Mountain Man. Curry Wolf is live. Yes, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. I think Hunter, I met at Mark Kropka, the Canadian guy who plays the keyboards. I think that's where I met Hunter. You know Mark? He comes here sometimes.
I've probably seen him maybe once or twice, not enough to really know him. I don't bounce around to a whole bunch of live streams. I got a couple I go to, but if I'm on YouTube, I'm watching some kind of just the videos about different things, history or animals, biology, or
Hmm.
some news stuff too. Alternate news sources.
I find myself more and more watching inane, stupid stuff on the YouTube, like in the shorts and those other things. Because why? Because looking at the chat rooms is fucking boring and old and repetitive.
Yeah. I
You know
watched
what I
a
mean?
few of the shorts, not a bunch. I watched a interesting video earlier before I came on. It was about I don't know how true it is. You know how some of these videos are, but it looked to be true. It was about a girl that was born deaf or whatever, and she'd going into this on a field trip with her classmates. She's in kindergarten, and they went to a I guess they call it a dog pound, but it's an animal shelter, and all the kids are running around. The dogs are all acting spastic, and she doesn't communicate other than with the American Sign Language. And
Yeah.
this way the story goes, she came upon this like a border collie there, and he's just sitting there ignoring all that shit. And she walks up to him and makes a couple hand gestures, and the dog starts doing shit. But to cut the story short, apparently a guy who was in poor health, probably an old fucker like us, couldn't take care of his dog, and he was deaf, and he trained his dog in American Sign. So that's why the dog was responding to that girl, and you know, it was a good heartfelt story where it ends up the girl adopts the dog, and then people put her in touch with the old guy who donated the dog. You know, sometimes it was good to watch those feel good stories.
Sign language. This is what I think. I think we should teach that to our children in school, starting in like first grade or kindergarten. American
But
Sign.
you know what?
Hmm?
There's the technology now. You know, they got translators. You know, on your first language and this and that. You know, we don't really bump into a lot of people, deaf people, but when you do, you know, most people got that device.
Oh,
You
well,
know,
it
they
doesn't
can't hear
work
it.
deaf. It works at distance. Listen, I could sign to you right here if you knew the sign language, and we could communicate without even talking. Now, listen, if you're in a supermarket and the person's all the way on the other side, you got to yell? No, you can sign to them. It's not
Yeah.
only sign language is not only for deaf people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And not only
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I think it's very useful. And
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't teach it in school, like grade 1 or kindergarten, even.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My
Well, the
opinion.
one sign that everybody gets that's universal, not just to American Sign Language, is always this one, right?
Yeah, and they know what that means, but in England they do this. That, like
Oh.
that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Well, like that. Yeah, that's what they do in England.
Yeah.
And I think it means the same thing, more or less. Get stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
That's usually letting somebody know how you feel, or it's also can be a demonstration of what your IQ is, depending upon how it's used.
A demonstration of your IQ.
Yeah.
Jennifer, thank you for coming in. Jennifer Wagner.
I think this one's probably universal. Peace sign, probably.
Peace sign, I think, is universal.
I noticed one thing. Every time I drive a Jeep, and there's all kinds of other four-wheelers out there and stuff. But even on the not in city traffic, but my traffic out here, because it's rural, you pass anybody in a Jeep, they're always giving you the peace sign or the thumbs up. But the Jeep people, they don't do that to the people in their Broncos or the other 4x5s. It's just a Jeep thing. It's weird.
Oxidals. Hey, Ock, what's up? What did I do? Uh-oh.
What was that name you just said, Doug? Axa what?
AQ. Axidals. AQSIDALZ.
Oh, I was thinking maybe like Axa Auto, like that salamander that never transitions from its larval stage. My bad.
There we go. That's my friend Act. She's a Filipino girl. She live streams. She sings and dances. on her live stream. She does a lot of fun stuff on her live stream.
Yeah, I know. Now I know who you're talking about. I subbed her. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you might have subbed my channel as well, but yeah.
We have fun. We go over there in the middle of the night after I get off the panel here. She might be live. We go over there and have fun for a little while.
Yeah. One of the most interesting people I've met, they're kind of international, is Sikander Ali. Had a good conversation with him the other morning.
Oh, my friend S.A. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah. Yep.
He is a very nice guy. I like S.A.
Yeah, if I'm up in the morning, early morning, which is their evening time or something like that, I'll always jump in there and say hey to the guy, to the brother.
Oh, yeah, I've met his brother, his father, other people, some kids at his school. He sometimes does the live streams down by the goats and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's got some decent stuff going on there.
Yeah, last time I caught up with him, he was at a shop where they were repairing some various electronics. I was trying to explain to him a little bit about ESD damage to the small components on those circuit boards and stuff. Yeah.
No, you didn't tell me, Catherine. Did not know that. But so he's a school teacher, but he does so many other things. Takes us in the city and we eat, places to eat and yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yep. Thank God it's quiet in here. I'm not hearing that tortoise. We've been keeping that tortoise in one of those big galvanized horse watering troughs. And when he gets to cruising around there, starts making all kinds of noise. I'm sure you guys probably hear him banging that up.
Tiffany's channel. Yeah, I hear the tortoise. He's banging away there. I'll bring it
Not
to
now.
the chat. Copy. Okay. Binford, this is Tiffany's channel right here.
I'm gonna have to go out there and drag George out here with his tablet. Tiffany in the chat.
Tiffany came in my chat and said hello a while ago.
Oh well, I don't know if she's still reading. Hello to Tiffany.
But then she left and went live. So
hey, Doug, could I have a moment to make an apology for about something? I'd like to apologize for. I went out there and I highly promoted a live stream that Jimbo and I was going to do. It's going to be about the reptiles and stuff. And for technical reasons, Jimbo wasn't able to do it. But I had highly promoted it for yesterday, and for some reason it didn't happen. So my apologies for for whatever technical reason why it didn't occur.
okay.
And I don't know how many people was actually dialed in to go look at it, but
I was looking forward to it. I was looking forward to going to Jimbo's last night. I went to the test stream. That didn't work, right?
Yeah.
He went live again later in the night after he came to my place. That didn't work.
No, I seen that too. I was briefly. I seen you there too.
What's up, Minnesota Dave? I thought you had left. You're still here. Good. Glad to see it. The mouse lives another day.
Yep.
You get a mouse trap. Get a mouse trap, Tazzy Joe.
Yeah.
They make humane mouse traps now too, so you can catch the mouse and go release it, so it can come back in your house.
Yeah, I got this one trap. It's a humane one. It's a galvanized little box, and you wind this thing up, and it can catch you about a dozen of them. And I would set that outside. When sometimes I'll get somebody would give me a rattlesnake they've had for months and months and months, and it won't eat, and it's because they don't want to eat. They don't like the smell of domestic mice. So then I catch them, the wild ones, for a while, and then I mix the two together later on so they can try to build up the set, and then I eventually adapt them to eating the domestic mice. But yeah.
Okay. Tiffany went down. I'm bad. I'm giving out misinformation. Tiffany's not live anymore, and she wasn't live for long. Oh, well. I hope I didn't lead anyone astray.
Well, they'll find out she's not live when they try to get there.
Oh, there you go. Tazzy was making a point. You can come up. Listen, Minnesota Dave, you're more than welcome here. No worries, Dave. Tazzy Joe was pointing out that no, the mouse lives another day because you're not feeding it to your snake.
Yep. That would actually.
I told her to get a mouse trap.
Yeah. Actually, a whole bunch of them got a reprieve. Well, I can't wait on Jimbo. They're hungry, so I'm probably gonna.
You told me you feed your snakes about every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 10 days, every 2 weeks. It depends on the snake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's some variance in there, but yeah, and that's by no means starving snakes. Snakes got a slower digestive process than a lot of other things, you know. So
reptiles generally don't eat as frequently as warm-blooded animals.
Yeah.
They eat as frequently.
Now the lizards and things that are vegetarians, they'll eat almost every day. Like my tortoises, they'll eat every day.
I'll be back, New River.
Sure thing. Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit of diverse dietary requirements in reptiles. Not all of them are carnivores. Some are omnivores, some are herbivores. The herbivores, typically, I feed them every day, or at least 5 days a week. Yeah. I'm always making what I call iguana salad. The tortoises eat that, and so does the couple of iguanas we got. Yeah. Not the green iguanas, though. We got one rhinoceros iguana. She's a big lizard. Belongs to George. And then I've got one spiny tail iguana left right now. I'm winding my reptile stuff down. If I give them away, or I've had some old guys that I've had for 20, 30 years, you know, they pass too, just like us old fuckers eventually do. But when they go, I'm not re-upping or trying to replace them. I'm not out going out catching certain rattlesnakes that I'd like to have anymore due to health stuff. But I got other people I know that still go out and catch, and they'll just give me one, or they'll get something, or give me something that they're having problems with, getting them to adapt to captivity. And I think, you know, I wish you could just, if somebody had something and says, well, I can't get it to eat, they'll bring it to me, and it's kind of in an emaciated condition. I'll get him back up to health. But in Arizona, the laws are, if you catch something, you keep it in captivity. You can't release it out there into the wild. And that's good. There are good reasons for that, because they could have picked up some kind of a pathogen or parasite in captivity, and you don't want that reintroduced into the wild populations. And then there's a respiratory disease that's pretty fatal to our indigenous tortoises and stuff like that. And sometimes captive things can transmit that out into the wild, or if somebody tries to reintroduce a captive tortoise. So, yeah.
Okay.
The tortoise is just walking circles all the way around George's room out here. It's like a racetrack. We got the game system in one of the bigger cages where we keep our bull snakes in the center of the room, so it just makes like a racetrack around here. You're doing circles.
Okay. It's liking it then, huh?
Oh yeah, getting his exercise.
Now, what the hell did I do with Hana's?
I'm actually looking to for what they call rehome. I'm going to rehome these tortoises, including the giant one. If I could find somebody that has some fenced property and has a nice grass lawn and whatnot, you know, because I'm an approved place, I'd just give them away for free to somebody. George and I both agreed to that. I'm not getting any younger, and that tortoise is going to outlive me. So
you rehome them.
I'm looking to do that with these big tortoises now. Yeah, I just got to find the right home that I would approve of, one that they got an escape proof. I used to have a beautiful grass lawn, but it's just not working anymore.
You live in Arizona, man. Listen, I drove through Arizona, as you know, I've been there, and I see like houses with like a square green lawn, and then it's just all brown all around, right? I mean,
Yeah.
obviously water is an issue. And then there's other houses where the lawn is not green. Obviously, they don't water, right?
Yeah.
If you want to have a nice green lawn in Arizona, you got to water it starting in about like March or something, right?
Yep.
And you got to
Depending
water it
on
all the way
grass.
through till fucking like November, right?
Yep.
Otherwise, it
But
turns
water's a big issue these days. I think it's better to people to convert their stuff over to xeriscaping and more natural. Tucson's more like that than Phoenix is. I'm not a big fan of a city surrounded by all these golf courses and stuff. Not that I'm against golf, it's just the water consumption.
Oh, that's right. I saw the golf course is green in the middle of the brown desert. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I seen that in Arizona too.
Yeah. I'm not against golfing by any means, but I've seen some crazy vids about people that got just where the putting it. I mean, where you tee off and stuff is green, and they've got to launch it across a big, vast expanse to get to the next to get to the hole, and it's all natural in between. I'm kind of down for that. Golfing's kind of fun though. I've never really played the game, but I love to smack the balls. I've done quite a bit of that.
Interesting. Yeah, variations on golf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not very much, Joe, but yeah, a little bit. And I say a little bit, I mean like 20 cents a gallon. A gallon, not a liter. I'd say 20, 30 cents a gallon. The price is a little higher. I'm not worried about that at all, though, Joe. It's going to go back down again. So
I'd like to believe that too. That should go back down. I guess it's supposedly the United States and Europe and a lot of other countries are releasing a lot of their petroleum reserves to try to bring it down a little bit.
I mean, I think that's a mistake too. But we don't got to get into it. I have every confidence it's going to go back down again.
Yeah. They're going to turn this, devolve this into a political debate.
Gas prices are still way lower than they were, and I mean way lower than they were 2 years ago.
Yeah.
In spite of the fact that they've gone up a little bit recently, they are still way lower than they were 2 years ago. So,
yep.
Yeah, my tank on my Prius only holds 10 gallons, and the car gets about, 450 out of a tank. So I'm getting like 40 plus miles a gallon on my Prius. That's the thing about the electric assist, a hybrid.
Yeah. Yeah, my Jeep, I believe I got a 22-gallon gas tank, and I'm getting between 11 and 12 miles a gallon in that beast.
Yeah, the Jeep is heavy, yeah.
Yeah, plus my big tires.
And the big tires too, yeah, that don't help.
Yeah, my wife, she's got a Chevy Tahoe that's got a V8. I've got a V6, and that V8 gets way better gas mileage. So if I got to drive into Phoenix, I just park that and I'll borrow hers. Lately, the Jeep's mostly getting its miles now. My granddaughter at work, she got her license. We got her all insured up on our plan. So I just let her take the Jeep to and from work, which is about 6 miles away. So she puts about 12 miles a day on that. She's burning about a gallon a day.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy, I found out I was really getting
18 gallons.
Yeah, I was getting ass raped like you wouldn't believe with my insurance, and we were going through Liberty Mutual, and my wife just I had my granddaughter inquire to get insurance so she could drive both vehicles or whatever. But shit, now I think we're paying. We switched over to I believe it's Progressive, and for the three of us driving, on being insured on both vehicles, it's $160 a month. I forget what the savings was. My wife said, but I was paying like $300 or something a month with
That's like New York.
Liberty
rates.
Mutual,
People pay in
just
New
for my
York.
wife and I.
Yeah, those are like New York rates. I mean, I think some people I know pay like $400 or $500 a month to insure their vehicle in New York State.
And then he was really wanting to tag a bunch onto my Jeep because I had big tires and all kinds of other stuff. And I'm like, hey, I barely even put any miles on it. They were starting to nickel and dime me more. Well, not nickel and dime me. It was $1 and $10 bill or $20 bill. Me, yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah. They gave me another, it was to notify us of another increase. And that was the other determining factor to go seek somebody else. I think George is on his way. I hear him banging. I think I hear his walker being banged around, probably coming this way. Yep. Say hi to Doug.
Oh, what's up, Doug?
What's up, George?
Yeah. I'm a little late. I was just eating dinner in South Mark.
What?
Your dinner is in the microwave with chicken and gravy.
Chicken and gravy.
Yeah,
Oh,
put on some
sounds
gravy.
That don't sound good to me. I
Okay,
get chicken. I'm burned out on chicken, but
It's in the
Chicken
microwave.
and gravy.
I helped Mary rip it up, so
huh?
I helped Mary rip up the rest of the chicken.
Okay, I'll go in there in a few. As long as it's in the micro, I'm good.
Yeah, it's in the pot in the microwave. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out there and grab my dinner and choke it down on camera like Kittles.
You haven't tried that theory.
No, I talked to him about that too.
Yeah.
Got from some food for the butthead.
I let the tortoise out because it's just making too much noise. It'd be interfering with, people hearing that crap. We're going to be tossing its ass out maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, put it out there. Put it out in its pen tomorrow.
All right. I got some carrots, some strawberries, some cucumber, some peppers.
Yeah, George has brought it a treat. Let me see what he tossed it in.
You got appetizers, huh?
Yeah, this is for the tortoise. What is this?
Oh,
It's
it's
got
turtle
cucumber,
food.
carrots,
Got it.
strawberries,
Strawberries, cucumbers, carrots,
and peppers. Those are bell peppers.
and bell peppers.
She likes it.
Tortoise
A tortoise.
food.
So
Yeah.
childish it down quick and crap.
We ain't got no leafy stuff though.
No, no greens.
Okay, we need to pick that up and put that on the grocery list. That's the other reason I need to rehome this stuff, because that grass that I used to have with the lawns was the best for them. And then this stuff is a snack, but now I'm stuck buying expensive
I fed her in the day,
romaine
so
lettuce and cilantro
like
and
I fed her in the day, so I skipped one day. No,
Cilantro.
cilantro.
Then you feed your turtle cilantro, your tortoise cilantro.
Yeah, and same thing with the big iguanas out there. We give them cilantro. What else they feed them? Mustard greens, kale.
I don't eat cilantro. Tastes like dish soap.
I don't mind it, just a hint of it, but I'm not a fan of cilantro.
Well, I mean, I could take a little bit of it if it's there, but yeah, no, I'm not a fan. It tastes like dish soap.
Yeah.
And
Huh,
that's
I
my,
never thought of that.
He's right. It tastes like,
George agrees with you.
yeah, it does taste like
Dish soap?
soap. Yep.
dish soap.
Because yeah, it does taste like it.
Well, put your walker away and grab a seat.
Oh, I got to feed my mice and stuff. So
Oh, feeding here. Here. Grab his bowl out and set it down over here. And if you'll eat it, and I'll flip the camera down here in a
Give me
second.
a second.
He's going to eat all this.
Yep, she'll eat all that. She'll eat twice as much. She ate 4 bags of this, no problem. But this is a little bit over limit because too much liquid, but she needs the water anyway.
Keep her hydrated.
Yep.
Yeah. Right on. All right. Well, hell, I'll do that. Got something I can wipe this dish out with.
Yeah, toilet paper right there.
Kiddos, you're in your safety meeting. Pay attention to your safety meeting, kiddos. Grass is cheaper, but you got to grow it, man. His problem is he don't got no grass growing. That's the problem.
Yeah. We do
Yeah,
have
in
real
Arizona, and it's very dry.
Oh, you have a beautiful lawn.
I think that will be good. Wow.
Okay, this'll work. Let me see that stuff.
Kiddos, I hope you have a wonderful night at work.
You ain't gonna spill this, is he?
Nope.
You sure that's not too much?
Nope, totally it all. Totally
Every
all.
bit of it, huh?
Yep, totally every bit of it. Guaranteed.
You can sure smell the cucumbers.
It's all fresh, pretty much fresh, so.
The tortoise.
Yeah, pay attention in the safety meeting. Don't be in chat talking on your phone. You want to be safe, pay attention at the safety meeting. It's a good way to keep your job.
Right to it. Don't spook her.
Okay. You've tipped a cow. Kiddos, you've been cow tipping? Really?
She's a bad dude. Really bad.
I
I
never
gotta put
understood why people thought it was fun to put up a cow in the field and knock it over. Why is that a good idea? You know what I'm saying? What if you were just standing around, kiddo, just standing there minding your business?
I need something flatter.
Maybe
Yeah.
chewing on the cud, right? You have 7 stomachs, don't you, kiddles? Right? You bring it up and reach it. And then someone just walked up to you and knocked you over. That's your idea of a fun time? I'm just saying.
Ouch. Just banged my head. I think chowing down.
Damn, assorted fucking fruits and vegetables, fruits and berries.
Yeah.
You said strawberries, right?
Yeah, strawberries and
Cucumbers, carrots,
cucumbers, carrots,
and a couple of bell peppers.
couple of bell peppers. We give them apples, bananas, and all kinds of good
I
stuff.
feed you good, Mark. You know,
Yeah, we feed them good.
for mine, so I feed you really well. So. I want to keep her, but she's too much, man. I don't know.
You always tell them about our plans to try to rehome them to get some more fiber in its diet. If somebody's got a nice grass lawn,
I thought
That's-
turtles ate like leaves off of living plants, right? Tortoises, I guess, right?
well, they'll eat leaves too.
The
I
desert ones will.
They love flowers too, but I got these plants out here. They call them yellow bells. They're real leafy, kind of. They'll eat the leaves and the flowers off of those. I got some other plants that the flowers and stuff isn't toxic. We jazz it up with that intermittently. And I got some big prickly pear cactus, a thornless variety.
Oh, the tortoise will eat the prickly pear, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a thornless variety
Ooh.
that they grows pads as big as that tortoise. And I feed them those too.
What are you doing at any time?
What's that?
I would went out there 20 times.
Well, tomorrow or something, go get a couple cactus pads. Get the tender ones,
Yeah, I will.
and we'll chop that up.
I can slice it up and slice and dice it. Man.
Boy, I can sure smell those cucumbers.
Yeah, they're fresh, Mark.
Now, what's a big cow weigh? What's a full-grown cow weigh? 800 pounds?
Oh God, more than that.
About
More than
1,000.
that? More than 800? 1,000 pounds?
It probably depends on what kind of cow it is too.
Well, figure not what. I mean, what are the big ones? Are Black Angus bigger than the others? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they weigh about 2,000 pounds.
What?
They weigh about 2,000 pounds, those cows. Those big cows weigh about 2,000.
the ones that are out in the yard though.
They weigh about 800 to 1,000, maybe close. Roughly.
Them cows that are chewing up my trees and stuff.
I just
Though.
chased 10 of them out there from the fence cage yesterday. A couple of little ones, 2 babies, Mark. Young ones.
Yeah,
Look at
I'm
me,
gonna
Look at me, stupid.
go back to the other view.
Look at me, stupid. Okay. Hey, we over here by the mice, Mark, or something?
What's that?
We over here by the mice or something?
No, the tortoise was though.
Oh, the chain that fell over.
The tortoise probably knocked it
Yeah.
over.
It's good.
Fathom, Maine. Hello, Fathom.
Butthead. Butthead. Man, I can't believe you.
Oh, yeah. Welcome in.
You got your tablet with you?
Yeah, it's in my locker.
Well, when you get a chance, bring it over here and go to Doug's so I can read the chat.
So this is Fathom work, right? Yeah.
On the house, one, dude.
It charged enough, I'm sure. Don't fall down.
I'm not a phone on. I haven't gone out in months, and you don't do it. Oh man, the girls, your legs are strong because I stepped in the 32, you caught the bird, you know. Damn, your legs are strong. Yeah, well, I've been trying to exercise myself, give myself exercise.
Fathom work. Thanks for coming in. We're just sitting around doing not much of anything.
Yep.
Until I start the game and do a mission.
Yeah, George will be firing up the game in a few.
And do a couple of stealing cars.
You're gonna steal some cars?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still all
on the
three.
game.
I'm gonna steal all three.
Okay.
Now I'm proving my friends that I am better. Oh, what?
I suppose it was pretty warm today, huh?
83.
83. Somebody else I thought said it was 90. It didn't feel
It
like
was
that.
83. I saw it on my phone. It's 83 degrees. But it was like, I don't know, something wacky this morning. But
Morning, Nobby. Yeah, Fathom work. I don't know what video that is, but
my girl.
That's your girl.
good to see you.
See my girl.
She looks like a happy girl.
She is. My girl.
That's my lighter.
My
No, I
legs
didn't.
on.
I got it.
Yeah, my legs on.
In a minute, I'm gonna have to go in the house and grab my bond.
Hey, girl, she got set up for you.
All right.
You better go to YouTube. It might say no internet for a second. Then it'll go back.
No, it's working. I just got to get to the subscriptions here.
Well. Don't fall. Don't fall. No, she's got enough
Once
food.
again, Fathom work. You're going
Right
right over my head.
in the back.
The new Hollywood Undead single was awesome.
She's enjoyed it.
I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it, Fathom work. But I don't know what that means or who you talk about. It's all good.
Turn the volume down.
Still want to
When we kick that tortoise out,
That's why I was hoping. Yeah.
I don't know if I want them mice there. Well, it'd fit under there though.
I'd rather move the business and shit stuff. I think my TV might be bothering them more. The sound.
No wonder why you couldn't get a response. Yeah. Oh, you were behind. Yeah, okay. Well, that happens to me. Listen, you get that too, New River and YouTube. If you leave a channel, like, and open another tab, and then go back to the one you were on, like, you haven't moved on the screen since you left, right? You're like behind.
Oh yeah, I'll come back to the thing and it'll be behind. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to always bring it back to real time because it's always behind now. I remember before that used to happen. I remember that wasn't used to be like that.
Yeah.
Hello, Donald. It didn't used to be that way in YouTube.
Yeah. A lot of times it takes me a second to notice. I'll notice if I'm reading a chat and it does. The conversations don't sync with the conversation that you're having up on a panel. It's like, what? You don't notice.
You gotta get caught up.
Yeah, I see old Kittles has been getting deleted.
No, yeah. I timed him out.
Yeah.
Well, only for 30 minutes, and he's got to go to work anyway. He's in his safe meeting, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in chat, harassing people in my chat while he's at a safety meeting.
Yeah. Last night when I was at your morning chat, or whatever your porch chat, I was chatting with somebody by coincidence popped up, that mentioned to you. And there was starting to talk about some stuff that was kind of unpleasant. So I just got, I don't know if you noticed it, but I talked him out of that. Just said, "No, we'll save this for someplace else." And even that, I didn't, so I did my best to.
Yeah, it's good.
So
It's okay. Listen, I have theoretically, I don't necessarily see everything that happens in my portfolio. I'm asleep. Sometimes I get up, it's not on the screen, and I don't always go back and check later.
Yeah. Here's just one or two comments, about people that weren't there, and I just said, "Hey, we don't. Doug doesn't want us talking about that here," and we steered it the other way quick.
I know someone else who's having issues with his StreamYards too. Oh, the YouTube lives crash. I don't. Yeah, no, my YouTube lives seem to do okay. They stay up, for 14 hours, I think, a day.
I'm reading back. They're talking about the tortoise. JR. Someone says, Stalls Blue said, "Kiss him on the nose for me." Yeah. Nah, I don't think so.
She won't let you do that.
Not unless George gives it a bath first. I don't know how true it is, but a lot of times people say that tortoises and other reptiles transmit salmonella real easy. I've been handling them all my life. I don't think I've ever got a dose of it, but still.
Always kiss my right.
Dave. Yes, he was. He was at work.
You're kissing your liver?
Traffic dog on my porch. There was thunder and lightning last night. That makes for a good show, right?
I got to hold it for 2 minutes the other day, Mark. And she's except for I had candy off my hand, she caught like that, like she wanted to get that candy off the blue shit.
Kittles was wanting to know what it was eating. I think we already covered that.
I have no idea, Fathomworks. I have no idea. I'm gonna post that, Minnesota Dave.
Yeah. It's all right.
It's cold today. You know what? 2 days ago, New River was 80 degrees at my house. As I sit here now, it's 38 degrees.
Damn, that's a big drop for temperature.
It wasn't that long ago. He was all covered in snow too.
Yeah. Yesterday's high was 75. The day before, the high was 80. Today's high was like 42 or something. Did not get warm today. What did you do now? I don't know. What did you do? I don't know what you did. I posted that. I posted this one. That's the one I posted, Dave. I posted it. Why? Because I got a chuckle when I read it. That's why I posted it. No other reason than that. It's the only reason I bothered putting that comment on the screen. Look at that. 73 yesterday and 35 today. Yeah, yesterday I had 75. Now I've got 38. Yeah.
We'll be in the upper 90s, maybe even break 100 by April. That's only a couple of weeks away.
April.
I can't wait.
April, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. Just a side note. But yeah, April is coming pretty quick.
Didn't we just recently have a Friday 13th?
I want to say it might have been in the month of February. And now let me point out to you, February has 28 days. 28 is divisible by 7 4 times, right?
Yeah.
So that's why. Now, every year there's 2 Friday the 13th, but they're not always in back-to-back months. This year is unique. Not unique, but this year only comes up like there's a cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it gets thrown off on the leap year. The cycle gets thrown off on the leap year and everything changes again.
Yeah.
Right?
I had a buddy of mine that was born on leap year.
Has a birthday
That was crazy. He had a birthday every 4 years.
Yeah, I went to school with someone whose birthday was the 29th of February. Yeah. Now, they celebrated their birthday on March 1st. But I know some people celebrate on February 28th. I don't know, something about what time you're born, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for every 4 years, would celebrate the kid's birthday on February 29th.
Yeah, we typically here, regardless of when it is, if we try to celebrate, the actual birthday on a weekend, rather than.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just call it a Saturday, no matter what day it is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, Fathom Works, Fathom Maine. I'm 60. When I was 25, I parented my first child when I was 25. Yeah, my son is 35 now.
Yeah, my first one, I was 21.
21.
My first kid. Got married at 20 and had a kid by 21. Well, actually, still might have been 20 because it only takes nine months for him to incubate, right?
Oh man,
You may feel differently once you're 50. You may feel differently.
and then it popped out. Oh, yeah.
I don't know why Fathom wouldn't want to live to 60. Isn't like 60 the new 40 or something?
I think it is. 60 is the new 40.
Let me jump right in.
It's all blue.
I think Fathom
is 29.
I think Fathom would change his mind when he's getting up around there, probably.
Are you, of course, Brian Ferry was, the lead guy in Roxy Music. Are you making a joke? I'm not sure I'm getting that.
What?
I get for free if I want to download it for free and buy it. You know, GTA Plus member and get it for free.
Okay.
Look over there at the port. See what we're talking about. Because it's Thursday, right? Yeah. Okay. Dude, my job is going to make me jacked if I keep going like this. It's good. Your job gives you exercise. That's good. Yeah, I'm getting all curious.
Yeah.
Anyway. So let me figure something out over here.
Oh. Hello, Catherine. Yeah, George is here. He came in. He's going to start up the game.
Okay, I got that. Nice, huh?
Yep.
That's for being GTA Plus member. I ain't getting anything. No.
Of course, you wouldn't put the stupid heart at the bottom of these screens. Sometimes you have to wait till it scrolls up to read what somebody's comment.
The hearts, yeah, they're a nuisance to some people.
If you give it off again. Thing. I'd rather be be skinny than extremely on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't use those things on the side, but they are in the way sometimes, right?
That sucks.
Who wants a cheeseburger?
I'd rather have a cheeseburger any day than that chicken shit that they cook.
You can have the link, Donald. Sure. Coming up.
I'll tell you what, the only thing I like at McDonald's now is I like that hot and spicy chicken sandwich. And you can get 2 of those for $5 now, or $6, is it?
Yeah.
2 for 6.
I don't know. I haven't been in the McDonald's in. I don't generally go to fast food places. Generally,
Yeah.
I do once in a while. I don't know what they have in McDonald's and what they have going on there or not. I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Donald?
How you doing, guys?
I'm going to mute the Yardbirds since you come
What's
up.
up, Barry?
Yeah, what's up?
No bad, yeah.
Good. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's. I used to eat quarter pounders all the time for lunch, and then I take off from my work, go grab one, eat it in the car, and then I'd come back. I'd started noticing that after you eat the burger, you put all the trash back in the bag, including the wrapper the burger was in. I come out a couple hours later, and my car stunk like fucking BO. Horrible. I was like, what the fuck? It was actually like fucking BO. And that wasn't, and the burger wasn't even there. It was just the wrapper that the burger came in and whatever else trash you put back in the bag.
Yeah, but you should have shot it bag tight because see if I want to get a McDonald's, I've got to travel 3 hours by bus.
Yeah, you told us about that. Yeah, it ain't worth it. It probably ain't worth it 3 hours. I might find something else to get if you're going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth the journey because after that 3 hours, the novelty will get the McDonald's. That 3 hours when you get there after a 3-hour bus journey from where I live to the nearest McDonald's or Burger King or what's them do at Baguette things or whatever. All of those places we don't have any of those conglomerates.
Yeah.
Where I am, but if you was to get a burger from any of our local butchers, a beef burger from any of our local butchers, with bread or a roll from any of our local bakers, I don't think there's anywhere else in the world where it would taste as good. But for the same price.
Yeah.
But a proper beef burger here, and up in the north of Scotland, our land is pretty clean, and in comparison to everywhere else. For the environment, and the meat that comes from the north of Scotland is quite pure because all the farmers where I come from and butchers and that are all friends from old school through generations. they manage to keep the price so meat's down simply because they're buying and selling from their friends.
Give me a minute, Donald. Dave, is that you? Can you hear me?
Yes, Dolls, he's saying he likes to get him some cold smoked trout and some pasta. I've never been a fan of trout. It's always seems to be kind of like a mushy.
Trout has a very mild flavor.
Kind of a mushy texture.
There he is.
I like fish that's got kind of a more firm texture to its meat.
Trout is light. It has a very mild fish flavor, I would say. Not like, other fish. I think of like bluefish has a very fishy flavor and oily. Let me say hello to Minnesota Dave. How are you doing? Yeah, I didn't think so. We can't hear a word you're saying, buddy. New River, can you hear him?
No, I can't.
Donald,
we
don't hear you, Dave. I don't know why.
Maybe he's got his mic turned off.
He might. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, I can't help him, but he's got to do that, right?
Yeah.
You know what? There's those buttons on the top row on your keypad on your laptop. One of those turns your mic off if you hit it by accident and don't realize it. Let me see. This one, right?
Yeah, I like more fried fish guy. Fish and chip, that kind of fried fish. I love that. Or halibut fried, or red snapper.
But being a sound engineer to trade, you kind forget the obvious. Does he have a microphone, and is his microphone plugged in? Because
I don't know. I don't know what his problem was, but I couldn't hear him.
Yeah. But
George going to mind the store for me for a few. I'm running the house for a minute.
But by the time
I know your stuff is in the microwave.
By the time we could see him and we couldn't hear him, if his mic on here was active, if his mic on YouTube was active, but
I'll say this, Donald.
If his microphone is not plugged in, then it won't work.
Not plugged in
if
anymore.
His microphone is faulty.
Okay.
Then
Minnesota Dave's been up on my panel before. We could see him and hear him. So whatever's going on, he's got to know what to do. I can't.
Yeah.
So, like I said, he's been here before. He talked on my panel. So I would hope he knows how to do it again. How to recreate that process.
But there has been some spooky stuff happening on the internet tonight.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got booted off a couple of channels, and I couldn't get back on. They could see me in the chat, but StreamYard wouldn't have let me back on.
That's weird,
a couple of channels that I visited tonight.
I've had some issues lately with my stuff too.
But just tonight, there's something funny sort of happened because I was just chatting away and bang. Next, I was actually off. I was in the middle of a conversation with some people on another channel, and bang, I was off, and I went on, and the host of the channel said, "Look, I'll post you the link." And I kept writing in the chat saying, "Look, I'm sitting in the backstage, so something either with my computer or with the internet. I'm not sure what it could be.
I don't know what it is."
I hope I remember this day tomorrow because I had a really damn good night tonight. Like I went out. There's bad weather coming again. But bad winds coming tonight apparently again. So in between the bad winds and the bad rain that we had,
you're gonna get a nasty storm, are you?
Not a storm, no. Just cold winds. But we're
cold winds.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Cold winds and icy showers.
Hello, Mary
Icy,
Bernie.
icy rain, like freezing cold rain that goes. The sun's shining. People here, some people are going out without jackets because they're in their house with their central heating and seeing the sun, a lovely day outside. But when you go out and the wind chill factor kicks in, that's the worst way in north of Scotland is the wind chill factor.
Yeah.
Because you're looking outside, you think, oh, that's lovely. I'm not even going to wear a jersey. I'll just go out in a t-shirt. But as soon as you step outside, it's icy. It's just an illusion. The lovely sunshine when you're in a central heated house. And seeing the sunshine outside, you think the temperature is the same inside as outside. But when you go out without your jacket, you don't know it. But when you get 20 yards in the road,
It's true, Mary, but tomorrow's Friday the 13th, Mary. Tomorrow.
Well, today is Friday 13th for me, though. Yeah.
For you, yeah. I still got an hour to go before it's tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm 3 hours into your tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. You're only 4 hours ahead at the moment because you haven't moved your clocks yet. You will in like a week, right? You move your clocks next week, don't you?
I don't know next week or the week after that, I'm not quite sure, but I'll have to check on that one, yeah. But have you moved your clocks?
We moved them a week ago. So you and I are only 4 hours apart now, not 5.
Right. I think we're 2 weeks apart. I remember sometime in lockdown when the clocks changed, I think we're 2 weeks apart over where you are when our clocks change. 2 weeks or something, I think.
It's an American holiday, Minnesota Day, not an Irish. The Irish could really care less. Lately, they seem to pay attention to it. But they've been celebrating St. Patrick's Day in America since the time of the Revolutionary War. I want to say, since the 1770s. They've been celebrating St. Patrick's Day in America. Not in Ireland, though. Matty Ice. Good. What's up, Matt?
But
yeah.
Was that surely not the Irish that went to America and fought with America and for America?
They did, yeah. They've been celebrating St. Paddy's Day in the United States for 250 years now. They've really only been made a notice that I think in the last few decades has Ireland ever paid attention to St. Paddy's Day.
But I think a lot of Irishmen not join the American Navy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Look,
sure. The Irish have been coming in steadily since the beginning.
Because they were shanghaied. They got drunk and landed on a ship, and were out at sea next day and had to work for the keep. From being in the pub, it's shanghaied. I remember some history that had been passed down. History for young Scots, which they stopped teaching, which they withdrew. There was books called History for Young Scots, and in the first and second year in high school, that was your history subjects. But those books got banned.
Scotland has a rich history in the States, also dating back to before, to colonial times, before the Revolution.
Yeah.
Our great naval officers were Scotsmen, in fact, right?
Yeah.
leave the door open. It's kind of warm.
Trisha's gonna buy some corned beef. Yeah, St. Patty's Day coming up. So Stephanie's birthday is on St. Patty's Day. Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Some lady in the message, he said, I want to steal the cargo like he did. And he killed me accidentally. He said, I'm sorry, Smokey, that's a cool name. And then he Brandon.
All right.
Brandon. I said, that's cool, it's okay. I didn't know.
I turn the volume off on this phone. I'm going to send a couple texts out.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't hear this damn thing beeping.
Yeah, typing out text makes a lot of noise on my flip phone.
I went ahead and muted it. I'm going to send Desert Duster and Jimbo a text letting them know you're live.
Okay. Sure. Trisha, yes.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, flip phone, Dave. He's got one too.
Yeah.
See?
They're a pain in the ass, too. You got to push each button 1 to 4 times to get the letter or a number you want.
I love the flip phone, Dave, because I'm not online when I leave the house.
And they're indestructible, too. You can drop them all kinds and other kinds of other stuff.
They're very durable. They're very durable. And plus, you don't have to bring YouTube with you in your pocket when you go out of the house. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So. Referencing Atari.
Doug,
I did not get the reference, Dave. You can come back up on the panel if you want, Dave. But if we can't hear you, there's not much we can do.
Doug, it's 3:10 in the morning here. I'm gonna hit the sack now. I think I could do a sleep and get
3:10.
Yeah. Get sober for morning. I'm starting to sober up now. So
okay, Donald. No worries. Right. Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Cheers. I'll catch you soon, guys. Have a good rest. All right.
All right. Good seeing you again, Don.
Right. Cheers. Take care, guys. Have a good night, everybody on the side.
Absolutely. You too. Like you too, Donald.
Cheers.
Donald, thank you for coming. Let's see if Minnesota Dave can get the link this time.
I could have sent this as like a group message, but I don't like to do that. I like to keep them individual.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that group message thing either.
Yeah.
Let's see. Minnesota Dave. Are you here this time? Let me hear you talk now. Oh, no, still can't hear him.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. We hear you now. Can you hear us?
Huh.
Dave, can you hear me?
Somebody tell Dave in the chat that he can fix his mic.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I can hear him, but I don't. Can you hear us, Dave?
Yes. I hear you,
Yes.
Doug.
Oh, right on.
Okay, good.
How's it going, Dave?
Yeah, there you go.
So, Dave, you're not in Minnesota, are you?
Yes, I'm lagging really hard.
Oh.
No, I'm in Kentucky.
You're in Kentucky. That's what I thought. We went over this last time, right?
Yep.
But you were born in California.
Oh, it's all right. Turn off YouTube. No, I'm here. Okay, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Check blue.
No, turn the volume
42.
on. Please, you always forget to turn the volume back on.
Okay.
I'm here.
What
I've
do you
just
do?
turned off YouTube.
Yep. What did you do? You texted Jimbo?
Yeah, I sent Jimbo a text, and I sent Desert Duster a text.
Okay. What's up, Jimbo?
Two other fuckers.
What? Two
Other old fuckers.
I'm not that old yet. I'm getting close. Though.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. Yeah, you guys right. I'm getting there.
Would you just turned 50?
Yeah, 50.
Jimbo, I got a hammer right over here. I got a hammer you can fix the fucking thing with.
Yeah.
He just said he just turned 50.
Me? I'm 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, George.
what year?
50.
Oh, George is 50.
What year were y'all born? I was born in 1968.
I was born in 1975.
I was born in 1960.
Yeah, and I was born in 65. So,
Oh, holy
so
fuck!
everything is as it should be then.
Yeah.
No, this is bad because I'm still like the second oldest guy. Yes.
Jimbo. Okay, now that you say that,
He was born 60. You were born way after me, if that's what you're saying.
I was born in 65. Jimbo.
Okay,
I was
so
born
you're
after
Let
you.
me just say,
Not
make
by
a
much.
comment. You might have a virus, Jimbo, because someone else told me they were having that issue about their thing, right? Because they had a virus. I don't know where you've been with your computer, but you might. That might be because there's a virus on your computer.
Yeah, I never
That
thought of
makes you
that.
shut down every 2 minutes. No, someone else told me that, like, a couple months ago. They said they got a virus, and then they had to call their computer person to come and fix it.
Oh,
It's nice to have a computer person, isn't it?
a computer person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
a tech person.
sure.
Someone that's a little more tech savvy.
I don't know anything about anything.
I got it. I got it, Jimbo.
I always defer my technical issues to somebody else.
Me too. What did they with these?
For the most part.
And you thinking?
I don't even edit and upload my own videos. Of course, I haven't done any of those for a while. I get my granddaughters to do that.
Well, oh wow.
I figured out the basics, how to make a video and post it on my channel. What I've never done is edited one or tried in any way to alter it. Everything that I do, you get unedited.
Well, it was raw.
Yeah,
but
raw.
Doug, you're busy running the channel. I mean, how do you have time?
How do I have
edit
time?
videos?
I spend a lot of time not here doing this. But yeah,
Well, yes. I mean, you get, you doing your fun stuff too. So, I mean, holy crap. Too funny.
I do other crap. Yeah.
I just said holy crap. I wasn't saying no crap. But
Holy crap. Yeah, I actually
You do a lot
I'm
of
not
shit
too
here.
worried about editing things I'm going to post. I'm not trying to be a cinematographer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be producing lots of cool things or anything like that. I just, if something that I see and I get it and I post it, like some bison or whatever.
Yeah.
A couple of videos I made out of airplane windows. Binford,
That's
welcome
cool.
back. Binford, sorry about that earlier. By the time I got the link over here and posted it, she went down. Tiffany didn't stay up much longer.
Put the fucking glasses.
Who's got a
Oh,
good dad
Jimbo.
joke? I mean, obviously, we've all been around on the planet for a while. We've got to have a good joke. Who's got a good joke?
Let's see here. Wait, who are you?
Doug, come on, man.
You. It's on the phone.
Back in there. You got some tissue in here? It'll blow my
Right
nose.
over there, some tissue.
Tissues,
That's another thing you don't do on cameras. You don't blow your nose on camera either.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
wouldn't do that. Dude.
Turn the
Thank
camera
you.
off. I
That
would
would-
mute myself too before I blew my nose. Someone came in the backstage. I don't know who they are. Now,
That wasn't me.
Thunderhawk. Turn your camera on, Jimbo. Let me see you. My pic should be, your PC should be fixed by tomorrow. Is that you backstage, Jimbo? Let me go look. If it's you, turn your camera on. Jimbo, hi. No. Yeah, I'm Jimbo. No. You're not turning your camera on, you're not coming up. That's just what it is.
Well, he remember last night, his camera kept freezing up on him anyway. And stuff like that. So
Let him come in the chat and tell me.
Yeah.
Come in the chat and tell me in the chat on your Jimbo account that it's you so that I can check. That's easy. You don't have to have your camera on to be on the screen, but I do need to confirm that it's you. So, Jimbo, if you type in the chat that you're backstage and then come backstage, that would go a long way. I've had issues lately. I've had people come up with names that I recognize.
oh yeah.
And I was off my guard, and I let him up a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, did he go?
So
split
that
his
happens
dick
every
around or
once in
something?
a while, and then I go slack, and then it happens again, and so I tighten
Yeah.
up shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, caution never hurts.
No, of course, and I'm sure Jimbo understands. But if he would type in the chat and say, I'm coming backstage, then I could actually check him.
Yeah.
Should I use that protocol also?
Use what?
That protocol. I mean, should I like
Protocol.
do
Yeah,
it?
listen, if you're trying to protect yourself,
Yeah, I know. I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I
There's
don't
that
wanna
other option too, I guess,
try
where you
not to
can
be
kind of.
a dick, So
What other option where you can kind of like blank the screen or whatever, cover the screen, I guess, and then you get to see him too. But I don't know. That's probably a pain in the ass.
yeah, I think it's easier just to make sure that you know who they are before you let them.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
good point.
Dave. I don't know. Do you, Minnesota Dave? Do you
Yes.
like live stream yourself? Like you live stream?
No, I just
So then you don't
log
have to
in.
worry about it much, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
no. That's why I was
Because-
asking. I was trying to make it easier for you guys that are actually doing the work.
Yeah, I don't think New York Patrol live streams either.
I haven't
Sure.
yet. I've thought about
Oh,
it.
but for
thought
you to
about
set
it?
up a live stream and do all this shit and moderate and do all this other crap, I mean that's kind of
It's just like you on my shit from one of these kind of devices, you know.
You can
So
live
I
stream with a phone.
Oh,
I
that's
live
cool.
stream with a tablet.
No, but I understand what you're saying. But I mean, but there's still a lot of effort in there. Is what I'm getting at.
I make minimal effort, Dave. I really do.
Well, me too. That's
I do basically what I need to do, and not much more than that. Yeah,
no
Let's see.
effort.
Wait a minute.
it's not no effort, but
No.
I got 35% left on my phone.
it is minimal effort.
No, totally. I'm on that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Plug that in my phone.
Link, please. Hurry. Okay, Jimbo, coming. It might have been Jimbo back there, and I might have fucked him by not letting him up. But
Don't. Shh.
let's see what happens now. He said I'm on the clock.
I gotta make an adjustment. And that little charging device you got is pretty damn heavy.
Okay, here we go. I don't see nothing there yet, Jimbo. See, it's just spinning, Jimbo.
No, he's
No, he's
popping
not
in.
going to come up because it's. Oh, there he is.
Be patient.
Everybody quiet. Let's hear what Jimbo has to say.
Hello, Jim.
Okay, well,
That might be as good as it gets.
he sounds like you, Minnesota Dave, when you came up before.
I'm not making fun of him, man. I have my issues. I just gotta get used to it. Right? Am I wrong? Yeah. No. Maybe.
That's all good.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose him
No.
That's what he was doing. He kept doing that last night in his test.
on his test stream. It was the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Basically.
you a question, Jimbo. You're on your PC. Can't you get on your phone and come up on the panel on your phone, or is that what you were doing before? I'll let you up on the. I just need to because I didn't recognize the avatar.
If you got a phone, come up on your phone.
It said Jimbo. I'm happy to let you up. I just got to know that it's you before I let you up.
Come up on your phone, Jimbo.
He's gone. Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's going to do.
Well, I guess he was backstage, but I didn't recognize the avatar. Probably because it's a different device, right? And I didn't know it was him. I'm like, you don't look at me, give me a nod and a wink or something. Or like I said, post in the chat so I could actually look at your account.
Okay. How do you run your stuff without wearing headphones?
My laptop has a built-in microphone and speaker.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So I use
Yeah, I think them headphones make people look dorky.
the speakers are here, one on each side down here, and the microphone's up here somewhere up here.
Okay.
And I just use the stuff that comes with the laptop.
No, that's not cool. Because I look like a complete dildo.
I don't know. I don't see them. I don't know why I would use headphones, just except that it would mute the noise to anybody who's in the room with me. But there's no one up
Well,
here.
I could probably maybe wear earbuds, and one bud would have a microphone. On it, maybe I don't know, but there's got to be a way to. Yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
have earbuds. I would never wear earbuds. I don't want things in my ears. You know
No,
what I mean?
I didn't even like wearing earplugs on job sites.
Yeah. Not only that, I
wear earplugs religiously at work because I do want to keep my hearing to a point. But
You know, I can hear a bug fart, and I've never used earplugs, headphones, or whatever going out shooting heavy-duty rifles or exposure to loud noises on job sites.
You can hear a bug
fart or an insect fart.
What kind of bug though? Because they're all kind of different.
Oh, just about any of them.
Okay.
What kind of bug is that? The stick insect? Is this called?
I have no idea.
Stick bug, right?
A stink
Yeah,
bug.
that's just an expression. My hearing is
They look like a little shield, but they're really nasty.
Those are stink bugs. Those aren't what I'm talking about.
Yes, exactly. Yes, Doug.
I get stink bugs. Stink bugs here too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like what our wrenches look like now.
It's a shield. Our wrench, we don't get a wrench. We get a
yeah.
shield. I don't know why they switched that. I don't know why. They didn't ask me.
Yeah.
They never
I
asked me
don't know
if I
about
would either for a shield or a wrench.
I think they should give you the choice if you want to have a wrench or a hammer. I think a hammer would have been more powerful as far as looks.
A hammer.
Yeah.
Well, that goes back to the
whack-a-mole or whack-a-troll.
Why not an Uzi?
Yeah.
No, a hammer is.
I don't know.
It's like we always called it a gavel, a hammer. There you go.
A gavel is a hammer of sorts, right? But it's a specific. It's a specific hammer.
Pretty much, some people call it a mallet.
A mallet.
Just like Carl Childers used to say. Some call it a sling blade, some call it a Kaiser blade, but I prefer to call it a sling blade.
There you go.
You like potatoes and shit, yeah.
Now, okay,
Yeah.
you're right.
Some people call it a hammer and mallets.
New River's right. He corrected me. It's a mallet, and not a hammer. A hammer is for driving nails. It's made out of steel. A
Yes.
mallet can be rubber or wood or something else.
It
not
could be
not
plastic,
necessarily
it could
meant
be
for
all kinds of
driving
things.
nails, right? So
yes, and it's all about what you beat it on.
Yeah.
Be it an anvil or a pad, or there's different things you can do.
well, a rubber mallet is a useful tool if you're a tile setter or many other things.
Yes,
do with a
you are
rubber
very
mallet.
correct.
Well, you would not use a hammer. Well, you would not use a hammer to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
The intricacies of hammering
And look at all the different types
is
of
pretty.
hammers and
pretty kinda
mallets.
cool,
Well, you
but-
got like little ball peen hammers. You got drywall hammers or drywall hatchets. You got
yes, they're all
double
very.
blow hammers.
You got
'Cause-
waffle head.
Yeah.
You got smooth face, right? Waffle face. You got rip claw
concave,
or curved claw, right? There's all
Yep.
You
kinds
got
of
that
hammer.
dead blow hammer.
It's
Jimbo, try again. Do you want
Ball
the
it.
link again?
it's
Ball
yeah.
peen hammer
fucking
has no
moment,
claw.
man.
It's round. It's for metalworking.
Yes.
Yeah. Jimbo, do you
That's
need the
a
link?
bit what they call it. But a tin banger or a hammer that I used in the AC trade is not like any other hammer. It's got the business hammer end is a square head,
Yeah.
and then it's got yeah.
Yes. You Sparkies.
Yep, us Sparkies. I was a Sparky for about 10 years.
Cool. Good for you, man. I love some electrical engineers and shit. That's some cool shit.
Yeah, I did commercial and not residential. I did some residential. I hated that.
Oh, residential got dealing with fucking homeowners.
Jimbo, are you back there?
Yeah, fuck
Right
that.
now, we got nothing.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting right now, Jimbo. But anyway,
Yeah, Jimbo's not working.
He'll get in there. Just
right.
be
If he gets
patient.
he gets an A for effort, though.
Patience.
Yeah.
Patience.
He gets an attempted participation award.
I had the same one for a minute. I mean, now I'm here.
Attempted
You all stuck with me,
participation.
right? Yeah, so this is chill.
That's fucked up, New River.
What, an attempted participation award?
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
I
know,
don't. There's winners and losers, and winners
That's
get
true.
awards, and that's it.
Now, in most things,
End of-
one
end of
person
story.
wins, everybody else is a loser. In most things.
Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Loser! Yeah.
There's two of you in that one feed, so that's fine. So who's the loser in that feed?
In what?
The one up there in the top right.
In the top right. That's New River Troll and George. They're playing.
Yeah.
They're playing Grand Theft Auto. That's
Oh,
what
I'm
Oh,
not. George is. I'm paying attention to you guys.
Well, I got back to my old game of Unreal Tournament. Remember Unreal Tournament?
They might. I don't.
No,
Epic Scams.
I'm not a good gamer, so I don't know much about any of that shit.
Oh, he said
I
you were
don't know
playing
what's
games, so I figured maybe you know.
No.
See, Doug, you made me look like a fool. I
Well,
still
how?
love you though. I don't know. Don't worry
I'm
about
not
it. Give
familiar
a
with
shit.
any game. I can play Super Mario Karts.
No, I'm not
Give me a
really.
minute.
Pretty good with
But-
Mario Karts.
Yeah.
Hello.
But you're a cart guy. Yeah, that makes sense though.
Well, is what it is, right?
No, it's all cool. I mean, if that's you, like, we should figure out a way to play that online. That would be kind of cool.
That would be.
I mean, do you know how to play cribbage?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
I can
You
play
like- I
cribbage.
mean-
It's been a long time since I played cribbage.
Are you serious? You can play. Oh, holy fuck, dude. Okay.
I know. My dad taught me how to play cribbage when I was young.
15-2, 15-4, pair of 6. I kind of, yeah. You know the speak.
Oh,
Yeah.
inside the bedroom, right?
Your dad taught you how to play cribbage. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool to hear. Yeah, cool.
Also taught me how to play bridge when I was young.
Yeah, I'm not good at the bridge. That's like the 2 decks of cards and stuff like that.
I play bridge.
It's like canasta or something.
I play bridge twice a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you drive across a bridge twice a week, or you actually play the game?
Well, no, I play bridge at my parents' house with my parents.
Oh. Well,
They're
but
only,
bridge
they're,
is,
only a couple, they're only a couple miles away.
oh, that's cool. Oh, I never. That's cool. You have that opportunity to be that close to your parents, dude.
It's very cool. Yeah, they old.
Yeah, I just lost my mom not too long ago.
I'm
She
sorry
was
to
like,
hear that.
yeah, she was like 92.
My dad's gonna be 95 this year, and my
Holy.
mom's gonna be 85 this year.
Well, go. You know, go gadget, fucking whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So, Doug, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What's your all-time favorite movie of everything? Any movie? Any movie. What's your?
I have
very
a lot
first-
of a lot of movies that I liked a lot.
Yes, I know. I do too. But there's got to be one.
One that
that you
stands out?
your one go-to movie. If you're just like whatever, and you want to, and it might be a movie you've seen like 15 times, maybe 20, maybe 30.
Some movies I've seen a lot. Some movies I've seen once and remember them. There's too many. I can't think of one movie.
Give me a movie you've seen repeatedly.
Hello. Blue Velvet, Repo Man, Falling
Man.
Down.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I'm going back to like. Okay.
Oh, a movie I've seen repeatedly. Okay, I don't know how many times I've seen the midnight showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I would say probably 24. Right? Probably at least maybe 30.
How many times at midnight?
Midnight. That's would you go any other time?
No,
There's
they
only
used to be.
one- There's
you
only
play-
one time they show that
we
movie.
would go
and
down
that's
with
at
the-
midnight.
Yeah, we
They
get
don't
all
show that.
buzzed up and we go down and see the show and they throw rice and toast and funny
Yeah.
shit. Yep.
What about the movie Prometheus?
I don't know that I've seen that movie.
No, that's like a
I don't know that I've seen that.
a movie they made to bring both the genres together. Yeah, it actually was
but-
it was a
yeah,
pretty good
it's-
movie though.
It's an alien movie.
There's
It's an
other-
alien movie.
Yes, aliens.
I like several.
Yeah,
Clint
yeah.
Eastwood mo- I like
Yes.
several Clint Eastwood movies. I like the original Alien, the first one, Alien. I thought that
The very
was
first
great.
one from like '78.
Alien.
Yeah, I got all six. I got all six of them.
Um,
What about Alien Covenant?
a movie I saw in the cinema more recently, and I say that, but I mean like 15 years ago. I don't go to the cinema much, but I did watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou in the cinema, and I thought that was good. I thought that was made well. It was entertaining.
George Clooney.
It was, you know what I mean? It was all right. It had a point. It was Odysseus and whatnot. You know what I mean? It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
yes, actually, that whole movie that's the old story.
Sean Art, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Sean. Thanks for coming in. I thought that was a pretty good movie. I wouldn't know if it's. I don't know that it's like I'd say in my top of the list, but it's very high. It's a movie that I like, which is rare. Most movies I don't like. You know what I mean?
I'm an
I
old
like
school
Mean
kind of.
Streets. You saw Mean Streets, right, with De Niro when he was about
Yes.
22 years old, right?
Yeah, or like De Niro. You talking about Taxi?
Mean Streets was okay.
The Taxi
It was
Driver.
okay. But once again, it wasn't a
De
the,
Niro
one
and
of the
Taxi
greatest
Driver.
movies. But, huh?
Before even Mean Streets.
Yeah, Mean Streets. Taxi. Okay, Taxi Driver. Sure, that movie was okay too. Once again, I don't think they're like the best movies.
No, but I mean I know of them, and they were influential movies. But my favorite movies are westerns.
westerns.
Yeah.
So did you? So that brings me to the question that I've had nagging at me for a decade now.
Okay, go
What
ahead.
you thought was better was Josie Wales or Unforgiven?
Wow.
Which is the
That's
better
a-
movie, right?
That's a
I used to
toss-up,
think
man.
Josie Wales was the best movie ever
Okay,
made.
I'll let Josie Wales.
But then I saw Unforgiven, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Unforgiven, a modern movie. Okay, but
Yeah.
no, best one's Josie Wales, because it was about the holy fuck, the war, Civil
Va-
War, and all that. You know.
Yep. Now Vanguard, of course, raises another valid point: was The Life of Brian or The Quest for the Holy Grail? No, okay, wait, we're overlooking one here. We're overlooking
Holy
Young
Grail
Frankenstein.
is hilarious.
We're overlooking Young Frankenstein, right?
Yes,
not
well,
forget-
that's
let's
not
not
Monty
forget-
Python. I
no,
mean, you
bro.
gotta clarify. We're gonna put it in topics and sections, so it's to do it all. Unless we're doing an all-time best ever.
Life of Brian was a great movie, but I'm prejudiced towards Holy Grail, Quest for the Holy Grail, because I saw it first. It was
Yes,
before
as a
Life of
kid.
Brian. So I have a prejudice towards it. I thought Life
Holy
of Brian
Grail
was
with the
fucking
Black
hilarious.
Knight scene where I'll bite your bloody legs off.
I'll tell you a bit.
I'll bite your
And then you
bloody
have-
leg. Yeah, he was the knight. He said, "Come
Brian,
back, you yellow." He says, "Come back,
at
you
the
yellow
very end,
bastard! I'll
they're-
bite your legs off." Yeah.
They're all crucified and they're singing, "Hey, the
That
bright
wasn't
side
the
of
Holy
life."
Grail. That was the Life of Brian when they were crucified.
Yes, when they're crucified. I'm saying, but then he had both. That was the best of Holy Grail, and then the best of Life of Brian.
Holy
Come on,
Grail.
you-
He says it's only a flesh wound, right?
It's
Remember?
Vanguard's down
Only
in
a
the
flesh
chat.
wound.
Yeah, I heard him.
Vanguard did come up on the panel. I don't think so.
I don't know. Vanguard didn't ask for the link, but he did
Oh,
make a point though about the Life of Brian. But
Oh,
of course, I think we're all. Well, I mean, of course, you said westerns. What about Blazing Saddles? I mean,
That's even better. That's an American thing.
yeah. What about the Little Big Man?
That's wow.
That's a good movie too. Nothing like
The little midget.
Blazing Saddles, but it's got a comedic spin on the West too.
Something about that
Come
word
on, Natasha.
midgets. Huh? What?
Had to duck away a bit. I had a phone call. I didn't want to be rude trying to talk on the phone.
Quackity quack. But no, I'll be right back again.
That was my buddy. I just dropped off some guinea fowl to the other day. I'd given him a bunch of pheasants too, and he's got a giant coop, huge thing. It's like 80 feet long by maybe 40 feet wide, divided up a couple ways, and he had the pheasants isolated. I'll just give JR an update. And all his pheasants, one of his buddies left the cage door open, so all the pheasants are now in there with all the chickens, the guinea hens, and everybody else. And that little ringneck that looks like Floki went out. The first thing he did was kick the shit out of that other bigger melanistic mutant pheasant. Because the melanistic have been pacing his cage for days.
Is it okay?
Yeah, they're okay, but he can't get them back into the cage now. Yeah, they're separate pen. So now the pheasants are free roaming inside the big enclosure.
Inside the big enclosure.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the guinea hens? I mean,
Oh, mine. We were trying to do some crossbreeding with them to create some hybrids just for the novelty, because
Okay.
and I ended up. I have smaller pens, and guinea hens you typically let them free range, but where I live in the
you
desert,
have to.
everything
Well,
else
guinea
you don't
hens
have
are-
to.
Well,
You
they're
don't
all
have to, but-
aggressive and they jump around everywhere. But yeah,
Yeah, but everything out here will eat them if I let them free range. So
yeah, okay. I was wondering if you were raising them to eat them or what you're doing.
no,
My brother had guinea hens, and his neighbor had guinea hens, and then they kind of mixed. They had to make their own flock on their own. It was really
Yeah.
weird, but
yeah, I ate one of them. We had one that started being mean to everybody else and actually killed one of his cage mates. So I said, fuck that shit. We butchered him and ate him.
Well, way to go.
I used to eat in a restaurant out in Congress, had a pond behind it, where the geese had bred with the swans. You heard about this, New River?
Yes, I've heard. Yes.
No, I haven't heard about it, but I wouldn't be surprised. They're very similar.
Geese
I know they got the same
and
amount of chromosomes.
and then they have these funny looking birds that look like swans but are colored like geese. It's kind of weird. Now, honestly, I wasn't highly impressed because I figured, well, I don't know why they did it, but I guess it's naturally occurring. They do what comes natural, right? So
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, but you know the swans and the geese are probably in the same genus. So you know, but
Yes.
I'm more like if you mix a guinea hen with a chicken, they're only remotely related. So that's where you might get something interesting.
Well, I just realized there's a place where you can actually hunt swans. I saw that and I was like, really?
Yes,
There's no way. But there is a place. It's only it's very minute time to do it, and you can actually. But who wants to go kill a swan and eat it? There's my other question. But that's just
we got a taste for that
for years. Let me respond to Goldie Cobb. Yeah, Graham Lesh, right? Graham. I have seen him play. I never would say he was terrible, but he's not like his dad. I mean, it's not the same. I agree with you there. What's up, Patrick, New York? Natasha, we're talking about crossbreeding fowl.
for just for a minute.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
Yeah.
Patrick, good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Patrick, like SpongeBob, Patrick?
This is not Patrick from SpongeBob, but I mean, it could be.
I was curious. Well, I don't know. I can't see YouTube, so.
He's just out there saying what's up.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why did the mama pine tree spank the baby pine tree?
I had a question for New River, though. Go ahead. What was your question? You asked me something? Dave?
What's that? Why did the mama pine tree spank the baby pine tree?
Why did the mama pine tree spank the baby pine tree?
It was a naughty pine.
It was a naughty pine.
That's pretty good.
So this is my question, New River. These things that I saw there in the pond behind the restaurant in Congress that were crossed between a goose and a swan.
Swan.
Are they fertile or can they not breed themselves? You know the answer.
I would probably guess they probably got a good high probability. I think they're. I don't know. I'd have to look them up, and for starters to see if they're in the same
high possibility that they could.
If they're in the same genus, they just might be a different species. But species, there's. If you understand how that works, what a genus is, and there's a whole. Species are just representatives within a genus, and there's different genuses. And ducks aren't the same genus as geese, and geese might not be the same genus as swan. But good chances are they. I'm just going to guess
it must be because they breed with each other, right?
Yeah.
Well, they can, but what if we did a gene panel? Do like a back panel and see, He knows what I'm talking about when you do a panel, right? Yeah, no.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dave, but it's okay.
Well, it's a to get their genome, see what their genes are, and see what's
going on. A lot of times it has to do with the number of chromosomes. Some things don't have the same number of pairs and chromosomes too, and that can determine whether something's going to be fertile or not, or if it's viability. It could cause defects too.
Yeah, so, that's all I was trying to say.
Genome.
Yeah, we had a hybrid.
Go ahead.
We had a hybrid Chinese ringneck pheasant crossed with the Chinese golden pheasants. And he only lasted about 2 years with us. And, you know, he looked everything neat physically, but you never know internally.
Okay.
What's the difference? I mean, Chinese, what kind of pheasant? And Chinese, who kind of pheasant?
We had a cross, a ringneck pheasant rooster
Ringneck.
with a Chinese golden pheasant hen.
Golden.
And then the offspring from that, we got a
Was it
rooster
golden
out of it.
ringneck?
And it only lasted 2 years, and it just passed on us for no apparent reason. And sometimes you can have defects that are internal versus
They all taste like
external. So
chicken.
who knows? Sometimes maybe it's not right to be doing all that.
It all tastes like chicken, man.
No, actually, they don't.
What?
Doesn't
I
taste like
don't really
chicken.
like
I think
pheasant.
I think an
I'd go
ostrich has
beyond
red
that.
meat. Wait a minute, Dave. I think
What's
an
that?
ostrich has red meat, not white meat. Am I wrong about that?
But what?
No, I don't know about the color of it, but it's basically dark meat because it gets a lot more exercise and that kind of stuff than like
Because you don't eat no leg
white
meat.
meat.
It's an active muscle that is, yeah, it's like a chicken leg. It's all the same thing, right?
Thank you, Dutchman.
Yeah.
What about
Wow.
you, New River? You know who Chad and JoJo are, right?
I know of them. Yeah, they're pretty good people. I've seen of them.
Absolutely.
They're pretty good friends with Mr. and Mrs. OM, old mechanic.
Yes, they are. They're good friends with the old
Yeah,
mechanic.
they stayed out. Mr. and Mrs. OM stayed out at their place for a while, somewhere over there in California for a spell and stuff. Yeah,
Oregon, man. They're
Oregon,
on the
Oregon.
Columbia River. They're overlooking the Columbia River.
Oh, that's even better. Nicer
They're not
anyway.
Riverside though, but they're in Oregon, looking over the Columbia River.
Cough to get off, as they say.
Yeah, I haven't even got to take my hit yet. It's just I got chronic congestion going on, and
Yeah, I got a bit of
I'm
cough
taking
too.
a bong hit, and I can't do it while I'm coughing. But yeah,
No, I got you, man. That sucks, dude.
COPD.
No, I don't. I refuse if I can say I have that, but that's
COPD sounds right.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, pardon moi.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're a good man. Your mother raised a good boy. Okay.
Some cultures, a healthy burp signifies your acknowledgement for a good meal.
Well, that
in
is true
some
too.
cultures, it's considered courteous to belch
Yes.
after a meal. Like it's
Sometimes it's rude if you don't.
If you don't, yes, actually, it's insulting if you don't,
Yeah.
which is beyond rude.
Yeah.
But that's as I understand it. But what the hell's going on?
in American culture, it's rude to burp out loud in public. Period. There's no place it's deemed appropriate. Right, but in some other cultures, it's not considered inappropriate.
Are there any
Yeah.
cultures where it's appropriate?
And then in the cultures where it is appropriate, if you said excuse me afterwards, that'd probably be like a major insult.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know.
No, seriously. I mean, what if you fart? I mean,
That's probably not acceptable anywhere.
like,
Right? You have to do
Yeah.
that shit in the privacy of your own space without other
well,
people.
if you can, but sometimes I mean, things slip out.
So
Yeah.
my brother went to school in Scotland up in Gordonston, and they have chapel on Sunday. My younger brother.
Oh, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be good.
He said he has
And,
chapel.
He farted.
Chapel, dude.
during
I went to
service.
find.
He
You gotta go to
farted during
church.
service
Holy shit!
and got called out for it afterwards. And I think he owned up to it, right? I believe. And so they caned him 12 times.
Ooh, yowzers!
This is what the I don't know who was running the preacher. I don't know what it was. It was in Scotland. So
Wow.
I don't know what they have. The guy, either the preacher or a reverend. I don't know. Whatever. Had a talk with him. This is what my brother told me. He said the guy told him, "Look, my brother pled ignorance, or what you said about, oh, I didn't. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to." And the guy said, "You never heard me do that, right?" He said, "So you can't sit here and tell me that you had to, that you had no choice, right?" And
Yeah.
Belt Loop, what's up? Point was, yeah, you actually do have control. You can't plead like, oh, it was an accident. No, you don't fart by accident, right?
No. I thought we were talking about like corporal punishment for some weird reason. It's fucking bizarre. The fuck did that even happen?
Let me try this.
What's up, Belt Loops? Thank you for coming in. Oh, look, I'm still looking at
No,
chat.
see, he's all monitoring all the YouTube shit, man. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Eh?
Dave, there was a question in there?
First hit of the day.
What's that?
You had a question in there?
No, I don't know. In where?
Belt Loops, feel free to post your link to your channel. Maybe some people will sub up.
I don't have it. Are you serious?
I'm talking to Belt Loops. So Minnesota Dave, when are you going to start live streaming?
Never.
Never.
What's that?
What about you, New River?
What's that?
You said you consider doing a live stream, right? What would you do? What do you think about, like, you would just put the camera on and sit there and host it like I do, right?
Pretty much like you do. I might be. Well, I'm not trying to discredit yours or anything. I might be a little more flexible.
Sure,
but
absolutely.
that's me.
No, you make your rules, of course, and I respect that fully. I have no issue with that.
Yeah,
I'm
not going to totally flexible. You know?
I didn't always have these rules on my panel. This came.
Mine would evolve like yours did. I'll tell you that.
You have rules? What are the rules?
No drinking on the panel.
Oh. Well, what is?
No, I'm kidding, Dave. You can drink on the panel. That was a joke. Basically, the basic rules are no politics, no religion, and no disparaging other people. You can't sit there and say negative things about people.
Common sense.
That's pretty reasonable. Yeah.
That's about it.
I mean, well,
this is the key word, but Dutchman
polite.
came up with this word. He said the chat must be pleasant.
Oh, well,
For the chat to be pleasant, you're not going to have
cool.
people talking shit about other people. That's not pleasant.
Yeah, if I get one, it evolve over time.
It's not pleasant. I mean, you know.
Now, New
My
River
last one
Soul has a
was
different approach in chat, which I respect fully. And his
What's that?
approach, I think, is one of let people say whatever they want.
No, not exactly 100% say everything you want.
Okay.
Some of that stuff is basic common sense, like you said, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if two people, I'll just give an example. If two people got a beef with each other, if they came up there and they wanted, to beef it out a little bit, hell, I'd let them entertain it a little bit.
Let them have at it, man. Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. Maybe they could settle their grievance. I don't know. More
This is
cases
what I've learned
than
about
one.
YouTube chat. What I've learned about YouTube chat is that the conflicts never end. Nobody wins. When
Yeah.
people have beef, guess what? They're gonna have that beef. I know people have been beefing since before I came to YouTube 6 years ago. I know
Oh,
people
same
have been
here.
beefing longer than that, like since before I came, still
Yeah.
beefing today. So
Yeah.
that shit's endless. It
But I
doesn't end.
wouldn't put up with no doxing or none of that crap like that either.
Yeah. Mhm. No doxing. Yeah, that comes under the heading of talking shit about someone, right?
Yeah. I think it'd be like anybody who started out new. There'd be a learning curve in there, that's for sure. Where you find out how much you were to tolerate and how much you're not. You might not know that first jumping into it.
You want the link, Jimbo? Coming up. Let's see what Jimbo's gonna do on his phone. I think that'll work better. It's Friday the 13th for Tasha. It'll be for 3 minutes. It'll be Friday the 13th around here.
Yeah, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes till tomorrow.
Yeah, some of you all are in the
Oh.
future.
Wow, it's almost yeah. Fuck, I gotta bail, dude.
But when it's already Friday the 13th, give me some lottery numbers.
No, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Some of us work for a living.
I'm taking that out of there just for the because
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Do any of you guys have a 9 to 5 job?
Don't take it personally.
Not anymore. What kind of work you do, Dave?
I fix stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Step and Compass.
Whatever needs to be fixed. I maintain
Storm
fax
dancer,
machines
welcome
and
Oh.
I do a lot of fabricating and make stuff and that kind of stuff. You know,
I
More like
retired.
custom fabrication and stuff like that, or
I can if I need to, or I know people that can do that.
or you got people that just hand you a drawing and say here, print or something, say you manufacture
No.
this. Or,
Actually, where I work, it's going to be kind of weird, but I work with a bunch of blind people.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we went over this. You told me about
Yes, yeah, I told you all about that, man. So I mean,
that. I retired from work.
and I'm jealous.
Yeah,
fuck you.
everybody do.
Listen,
If
I
we
had
should-
back surgery.
Well, Doug, no, we should all be able to retire like you. I mean,
I had back surgery, so
I
I
know.
collect my pension.
but you put your time in and do your shit, and you're due.
Jimbo, man, you're like spinning and spinning.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's not like Jimbo. Can
This
we-
is Jimbo. Yeah, it's Jimbo. Same guy.
the got a bunch of followers, Jimbo. You know what I'm talking about?
Jimbo. It's Jimbo Thunderhawk. That's who this is.
Oh no,
Hello, Cleo.
different Jimbo.
Different Jimbo. Yeah.
Finally.
Well, maybe he'll get here. I don't know.
I don't know these dorky glasses on unless I'm reading.
Adrian, what's up, Adrian? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, I see Hiddish down there. Natasha, Cleo. Hello to y'all.
He told me that he didn't think of that when he came up with the name. Mountain Man, seriously. But he told me because I asked him, did you name yourself that? He used those words on purpose. That's what he wanted. That's what I think, right? That's the name he wanted because he's going to speak on YouTube.
What was the name?
That's what
I missed
that is what I think. Right? That is what I think was his name.
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh,
the
okay,
acronym is TWIT. TWIT.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah. Twit. So we call him Twit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
In England, twit's not a kind thing to say to somebody. It's like calling them a moron, right? You call them a twit, right?
A twit, yes.
That's in England.
Kind of like a fanny in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why Jimbo didn't make it up again. But
Yeah.
also in South Africa, says Tasha. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, Goldie Cobb. You'll be there tomorrow. I can't get to Portland tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I've looked at the schedule. He just got back from Europe. Goldie Cobb. He's been in Europe lately.
Yeah. Hey, is Herman Munster over there in Europe too? I just watched a video of his the other day. He was over in, I believe it's Spain. Spain at the
He
beach.
posted a video from Spain at the beach.
Yeah, I
Everyone
don't know
said
if any of y'all commented on. That's probably at least his first commenter in there. Yeah, his vid.
I went and watched that video of his at the beach.
You at least give him a thumbs up. Is that one? Yeah.
Jimbo! 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 Okay. He announced another Virginia City run at the end of July. Goldie Cobb, I'll be there. If he announced it now, I got to go get my tickets. I'll be in Virginia City for sure. (31st to August 2nd). I've made a lot of people out there in Virginia City now since I've been so frequently that I know. It's kind of cool.
Okay, hey, Dougie, man, I gotta bail, man.
Okay, Dave. Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
We'll hold
We'll
down
talk
the
to you later.
fort.
Dave,
Take
enjoy
it,
work
Dave.
tomorrow.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
I said enjoy work,
Okay, peace out, dude.
right? We got Jimbo again. I got two Jimbos. I don't know which one to bring up. Jimbo's all over the place.
Wow.
I'm waiting for him to go back to Arizona, Goldie Cobb. When he goes back to Arizona, I'm going to go. I keep looking on the schedule for that. I haven't looked at his schedule in probably a couple of weeks. I probably should have a look. I did not know the Virginia City run had been announced. And I don't know when he'll be in Arizona, but I'll be there when he goes. I got my friend up in Globe and some other people. I'll spend a week out there and I'll visit a bunch of people. Yeah, Dutchman, there's two Jimbos. I don't get it. Okay, I'll be back, Mountain. I'll be back.
Yeah, at least Jimbo's no quitter. That'd be cool when when Doug gets out this way, it'd be cool if he could swing by Arkansas and drag Jimbo's ass out here along with him. Take him out. We'll at least devote a day at least to come out and go out cruising around the desert or somewhere. Take him out and show him all kinds of neat shit. Yeah, we could have a real good time. We could get a hold of my nephew Dallas, get his 4-wheel drive, get Dutchman to tag along. Maybe Leo, I can't pronounce his last name, another local guy.
Take my tour.
Yeah, we'll go out and check some shit out. Show them some of them Indian ruins or those mine shaft tunnels we can go in.
Oh yeah, take
Come out with all those colorful rocks and crystals and stuff.
take on a tour.
Take some souvenirs home. Get hot. Nothing's funner to go inside of a mine shaft, an enclosed place. Horizontal mine shafts, of course. The vertical ones are kind of a little sketchy. But go in those, you go back in about a mile back in there, and you all sit down and hunker down for some bong hits and shit. One time we were getting a bat high. There's a bat hanging from the ceiling there. And we're up there blowing smoke at it and shit.
I definitely wasn't too happy.
Goldie Cobb, I got a friend who's going to be at the Portland show.
I'm one step away from stealing his car, Mark. You see it right here. Coming out.
Black rattlesnake shell cruising around like crazy.
Yes, you want to see all that
Black
food?
rattlesnake is on the move.
Yeah, when he's just prowling around in his cage, his aquarium. Oh, that's really not an aquarium. It's glass enclosure.
What do you call it? A terrarium?
Yeah, terrarium.
I've
always wanted to do one of these things called a vivarium. Or there's another one too. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's halfway terrestrial and halfway aquatic.
Oh,
I forget what they call that
I don't know what
varium.
you call that. My friend
They don't-
Gail will probably be there, Goldie Cobb.
I forgot about what it's called. But I know what you're talking about. Those aquariums are cool. But, you know.
What I'd really like to do
There now.
is out on my property, build like an escape proof thing to put the rattlesnakes in, and just give them all natural outside. Build them a fake hole of rock. No, you don't have to do that. They just have to put a cement footing all the way around
cement
it.
bottom.
And then no, not off. Yeah, it's called a footing. Put a good cement footing down there, concrete footing. You don't have to be super structurally over that because it's not like you're building a house on it. You could fill it with shitloads of fucking rock. You just need something else can't dig in or out of. And just make a natural thing. You know, a little wall was big enough where you could peek over and look in there. And you got sort of like a zoological enclosure.
My friend Jill will probably be at the show in Portland too. Jill and I forgot her boyfriend's name.
I've been lacking to pay attention, Doug. Excuse me for that. What kind of show? Music?
Yeah, it's music. Yeah.
Right on.
Mhm. Yeah, Gail is the one girl that I'm sure will be there, and Jill. I think Jill will probably be there too, at that show tomorrow night in Portland. And I probably know other people there. One link for Jimbo. Listen, Goldie Cobb, get a kick out of it. I don't know if you're in the habit of talking to Jerry after the show. If you do, tell him Doug from New York said hello. He'll know who you mean.
Poor Jimbo trying to get in here.
Oh, he's back there. Let's see, but I still don't see him. You see, this is all I got.
Is he at least pushing some buttons on his computer, trying to?
I don't know what it needs. I think he must have obviously gave use of the microphone and the camera, or he wouldn't be here. They wouldn't let me bring him up if he hadn't allowed use, right?
Yeah.
The next step has to be to turn them on, to enable them on the device. You can allow StreamYard to use them, but if you don't have them enabled, this is what you're going to get. I don't know how to help him with that.
Yeah.
Right? I just don't know.
And then, like you said, since he's on his computer, he might have a fucking virus. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been watching the Thursday night streams. Here, Goldie Cobb. Wait a minute. Have you been watching I don't ever see you there. But you can also, because he's on Facebook and other platforms too. Let me get his YouTube channel and just put it in the chat so everybody knows the fuck we're talking about. They live stream in YouTube on Thursday nights. They also live stream on other platforms. I want to say Facebook and I don't know, TikTok, I don't know, whatever platforms there are. So check out, if you've never been to his YouTube channel, and this is for everybody. You go there and check out his Thursday night live streams and sub up. And then he doesn't do them every. They're not every Thursday, but when he does do live streams, they're on Thursday nights. Sometimes he has Brad there. Sometimes he has Steve or Jenny. Jenny's there sometimes. Brad, I say Steve, I mean both Steves. At any given time, you're never sure who's going to be there with him. Yes, he is, Dutchman. Dutchman, he is. That's correct. Is there something you can tell us that we can share with Jimbo that would be helpful? He's obviously allowing use of the camera and microphone because I wouldn't be able to let him up if he wasn't. So.
Yeah, there's obviously something because look at the history you got of him. The shit's been working. I got a quick question for you, Doug.
Matty Ice, thank you for coming in. You have a nice night too. Yes, New River.
Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. If you did make it out this way, I'd be interested in maybe, because I'm one of these ones, sometimes you got to show me some of this stuff. Maybe you could kind of give me some pointers or coach me through, get a live stream started off one of my devices. I know you've helped that up.
I would have no problem doing that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want it to disrupt your itinerary for your trip either.
Not disrupt my itinerary at all. I would be happy to help you. I would be happy to help you do that.
A little bit, and then some of that stuff. And once you, excuse me, show somebody the ropes, at some point you're on your own. You know, I get that.
Yep.
But I've seen. I don't need to go mention a bunch of names, but I know of a couple that you've helped. You've actually gotten started. 2 people. I hope they're fucking grateful for you.
Yeah. Well, I expect nothing, New River. Just like with you, I would not expect anything, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Just the way it is.
I don't typically, if I'm not in the scope of my employment, I wouldn't charge people for my services. I just do it off the, just for whatever,
Sure. Yeah. It's not like, listen, I'm very basic, right? I can't teach you anything I don't know, but I can teach you to do what I do.
Yeah, the basics.
Now you can stream on your phone, your tablet, your laptop. I don't know how to help you stream on a desktop because I've never done that, but I'm sure that if that's what it was, we can work our way through that too.
No, mine wouldn't definitely be desktop. It'd be that little tablet device,
You can stream on a tablet, just like on a. The port stream is on my. I do that port stream on my tablet with my tablet.
Yeah. Yeah, all that other technical stuff that people do. I don't even know all that.
Okay. You've inspired me, Goldie Cobb. I'm going to do it. I have to apologize in advance to New River.
For what? No,
I'm gonna play some Jerry Joseph music. I'm gonna play some music.
I'll be quiet then. I'm all ears.
You don't get it. This is 18 minute long. Plays this song for 18 minutes.
Oh.
But anyway. I'll mute it as need be. Hello, SW.
Oh, all right, on.
As need be, I'll turn the volume up and down. This is a live performance. This is the guy we're talking about. That's Jerry.
Okay.
Right? So now, I think this guy's fantastic. Excellent songwriter. Guitar player extraordinaire, like no one else.
Just in the beginning, it's got me sold on the guitar.
See, I was gonna say I totally disagree with much of his personal politics and stuff. But that has nothing to do with the music, right?
I have a tendency to try to listen to the instruments more than the song. I mean the words in a song, and then if I find it too offensive or whatever, that could determine whether I'm going to like the song or not. But
he's not really offensive in his lyrics. It's not like that. He doesn't put it in
that at all.
He doesn't put that in the song. His songs are much deeper than that. They're not political or anything like that.
Yeah. Oh.
So, but
I wouldn't be one to pick apart somebody's music.
He's very outspoken. Not while he's performing, not the songs. It's not the songs. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm basically a free speech guy, whether I like the speech or not. Yeah.
Yep. What's up, Todd?
Hey.
Todd, you're going to give me about 16 more minutes here. I'm going to play this song.
Great.
They're a jam band. New River, you know what a jam band is, right?
Jam band.
No, not really.
Todd, how the hell are you?
Wonderful.
Is that where a couple different musicians get together and they just jam, or what? Is that what you mean?
They generally play long, extended songs on stage, and they may not end one song, play right into the next. You know?
Just let it flow right into the next one. Yeah, that's cool.
Love that.
Listen,
I always like that long cut of that Peter Frampton. Do you feel like I do?
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Todd,
and another long one.
It was 80 degrees 2 days ago, Todd. Now it's 37.
Topsy-turvy.
I'm sure you've listened to Alice's Restaurant before, haven't you, Doug?
Absolutely.
So that's a long one.
I have seen the movie, listened to the.
Oh yeah, I've seen the movie quite a few times. Not lately, but yeah. Was it with which Guthrie was it? I know it's the younger one. His son, Arlo Guthrie Jr.
Is Woody Guthrie's son.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about Woody, but Arlo Guthrie, yeah.
Woody Guthrie was a monumental. He just about led a movement.
He was like a folk singer, wasn't he?
He was a monumental figure in counterculture, and he was a folk singer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know really a lot about who would have been in the counterculture, what the counterculture was, what that was all about. Probably didn't pay attention.
He was on Herbert Hoover's list of people to watch.
Good guitar, nice song.
Herbert Hoover? I'm sorry, not Herbert Hoover. He was on J. Edgar Hoover's list of people to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, in the meantime, J. Edgar had a lot of stuff he didn't want people to watch about himself.
That's
allegedly.
True. But listen, I think Woody Guthrie was followed by the FBI for some period of time, looking to watch his every move and see what he does.
Huh.
I don't want to use the C word, but he was accused of being a communist.
Yeah.
Okay, Woody.
Being a liberal.
Yeah, there was lots of people back in that day was being watched over that kind of stuff.
Here's the Pete Seeger, Woody Guthrie, Arlo Guthrie, and we'll sing "This Land Is Your Land, This Land Is My Land," and also, okay.
Anyway, who else was on J. Edgar Hoover's list? I believe was Pete Seeger, right? Pete Seeger, I seen him back in the 70s. He used to come and play in Nyack in the park in the summer. Stand up there with his acoustic guitar, and he would sing, you know, his Pete Seeger songs.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar with who that is. If I heard one of the songs, I might say I recognize the song, just not the musician. Music wasn't always a real huge thing to me, like it is to some. But there's just I have my own taste in it, but I just yeah. But it wasn't as big a deal for me. I could growing up, I couldn't drag radios around with me everywhere I went. When I was a kid.
Where have all the flowers gone?
Oh, damn. Listen to it. He tears it up. I wish I knew how to put it up on the screen with us, but I don't. That's what I mean by I'm basic.
Goldie Cobb.
Listen, all that talk, Goldie Cobb. Now I gotta play this music. So tell me about this, Todd.
Yes, sir.
I'll come by next Thursday. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How is the music going?
Pretty good. Right now we're on pause because the band I was in, I think they broke up.
They broke up?
I think so. So there might be another band, but I'm also working on like a double, triple album.
Okay.
Of music I haven't released yet. Okay. And I think some of it might be enhanced by AI, like adding some strings and stuff.
If you enhance your music with AI, is it still your music?
If it's only ornamentation.
Ornamentation?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like adding, you know, a little bit of, you know, this and that.
The visuals? Yeah.
Is that Edgar Winter on the couch? Is it? Those are the Edgar Winter brothers.
Johnny Winter and Edgar Winter passed away lately, right?
Oh, God rest his soul. I thought they were going to play Frankenstein for us.
Mm-hmm. This is New River Troll and George.
That would be Edgar you're looking for to play Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's Edgar Winter, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were going to play Frankenstein tonight. That's okay.
Not me. I would if I could, probably. I like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's a great song. Sounds like ZZ Top to me, though.
That sounds like ZZ Top to you?
I think it influenced Billy Gibbons, right?
Oh.
Right.
Doesn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that riff sounds good.
That's Jerry tearing it up. I can turn the volume up.
Yeah.
Here, I don't know. Does this help?
It does.
Anyway. Fish does a great Frankenstein cover. Man, when I saw Fish, Goldie Cobb, it was the late 80s. It was on the Killington Road in Vermont. And it was in a bar, a big barn, right? And the bar had two stages in it, like a downstairs stage and an upstairs stage. I forgot the name of the bar.
I used to go to a bar like that before. It was called Mr. Lucky's. It was rock upstairs and country down in the basement.
Whatever it was. And that's when I saw Fish. I saw them again later in Jackson when they came to Jackson, but it wasn't the same. I moved to Jackson in 1989. That was the first year I saw Jerry Joseph at the Mangy Moose in April of 1989. He still had Steve Kimmock with him, right? Kimmock was playing with Little Women. It wasn't the Jack Mormon. The Little Women, Louis Butts, Bradley Rosen, Kimmock, and Jeff George. Right now he's got Steve James playing with him. It was before Steve James played with him. First time I saw him.
Steve Driver.
Goldie Cow. The first time I saw Widespread Panic was at the Mangy Moose. They were opening for Little Women. They were the opening act for Little Women in Jackson. The first time I saw Widespread Panic, that would probably have been 1990. It might have been 91. I don't remember. In later years, when Panic came to Jackson, they played in the ice rink up at Snow King. Up at the ice rink, and it was different. Once again, it was different. They weren't in the bar; they were in the ice rink. The Mangy Moose is a bar. I saw Panic out of a few times in Jackson.
Crosby will tell you. Loving me is hobby. Trying to bring the love to the garden. Trying to bring the light to the garden.
So I like what we're listening to pretty so far.
Okay, what am I missing?
Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster. I try to bring the love in the baby mama die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
I try to bring the love to the God.
Panic in the bar. That's absolutely what it was. Dude, you know who Eric McFadden Trio is, Goldie Cobb, right? Eric McFadden Trio came to the Mangy Moose and opened for the Jack Mormons in about, 94 or something. I don't remember when. Blew my fucking mind. EMT. What's up, Roll Call? Roll Call, thank you for coming. Can you read the chat, New River?
What's that?
Can you read the chat?
Yeah, I can. I'll have to take a quick look on George's. What am I looking for?
Saying hello.
Oh.
Roll Call Cabin said hello.
Hello, Roll Call Cabin. Yeah, I was listening to the music and I had George's tablet down. Hey, Doug, just a heads up. If I drop off here, it's only because my phone that I'm on the panel with isn't charging. But if you're going to be up for a spell, I could pop back up on this one here.
If you drop off, I'll probably be up a little while more, but...
Yeah. I mean, I could pop back up on George's device. Yeah. But
I'll charge my phone.
At least if he plugs his in, it'll charge.
Josephson. Let's see Ron Josephson again. I forgot. Let me look. February 4th. Don't know who you are, but you got to speak English if you want us to respond, Ron. That's all I can say. You don't speak that language. It's 12:30 here. Yeah, I'll probably be up until about. I'm usually up until about 1 o'clock. Holy cow! Like 1 o'clock my time. I usually go on about around 9 o'clock, and stay up for about 4 hours. How was the Bigfoot chat, SW? That sounds interesting.
Oh, I would have loved to have been in on that one. I definitely have some input or opinions about Bigfoot, one way or the other. Respectful, of course, not argumentative. Right? My biggest thing with Bigfoot is there's no fossil record with him of evidence of it on our continent.
Let me just say this. If you can prove to me there's a Bigfoot, I'll believe in Bigfoot. You can't prove to me there's a Bigfoot. Yeah, I'm not going to believe in Bigfoot. That's all I'm saying. The same goes for the Loch Ness Monster. Prove it, right? Prove it. So that you go take it in a court of law, the judge will say yes. That's called empirical evidence.
Yeah, not with some blurry pictures or photos.
No, I mean proof.
Yeah.
Right? Show me proof.
I mean, like some DNA samples or some actual biological evidence.
Put one in the Bronx
DNA. I'm not saying I'd want to see somebody say, here's a dead one, here's my proof. I wouldn't be down for that. I don't think somebody say, okay, if you got to see a live one, we're going to put him in a cage here. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't think Bigfoot would belong on display any more than a gorilla or chimpanzees or any of that stuff does either. You know, one of my thoughts on Bigfoot, I thought it could because things do evolve, and they say that Homo sapiens have been in the New World for about 18,000 years. Now they've got some evidence of pushing it back like 29 because of footprints found and whatever.
Yeah,
but then there's some
at least I think it's at least 30,000 years ago.
Yeah, but now there's been some evidence come to light during some excavation that's occurred because they got a mastodon bones were discovered somewhere during a highway project over in California, and they have to bear the cut marks or whatever of being butchered, with stone tools and whatnot.
Yep.
And the dating's coming back well over 150,000 years roundabouts, which way predates that. But who's to say that might have been one of the other archaic species, like, say, a Denisovan?
The ice receded 20 to 30,000 years ago. The ice receded.
Yeah, but there was
the ice. They say there is how hominids came from Asia to North America. However, South America is a different story. Go all the way to the south, and that was settled by Polynesians.
Well, no, maybe not settled. It had some Polynesian influence, and right now they're wanting to go.
Look, they went to East Island. Polynesians have been going to like Argentina and places like that in the south, probably as long or longer than the Asians came in the north to North America, right?
Yeah,
they sailed. The Polynesians have been sailing for like 50,000 years or something.
Yeah.
The same way they settled all those little islands, it's also settled South America. And then the two
there's some different origins. Some of those islands are pretty close. You've got Polynesia over there, and bordering it, you've got Micronesia. And the genetic analysis is showing that those two are basically kind of separate. They got their different haplotypes and blood types, and they can follow those DNA wise. They can check them haplotypes and place people from different areas and trace where some of these migrations might have began. One of the latest ones I seen the other day was they're saying that haplogroup group points to the same people that settled Japan back in the day.
Okay.
In the Philippines, but then if you look at it, we just been admixture all over the place. And there's some debate. I mean, if you're saying the Polynesians, some of them settled there. There's there's only a couple populations that have that haplogroup for the DNA from the Polynesians in South America. One of them is actually closer up to, I believe it's Colombia. But there's some strange things, though. The coincidence is they've got mummified chickens, which are of Asian origin, and the Polynesians had those. And yet, over in Polynesia, the Polynesian islands, they eat a type of yams that originate from the South American continent. So then there's some speculation from some of the indigenous that are still there in Easter Island. They have some Native American haplogroup stuff. So just kind of wondering, how did that get there? Did the Polynesians take some of the South Americans back across with them, or was there some cross travel from both?
I think they went back and forth. I think that the South Pacific was settled. I'm gonna call them Polynesians, but maybe, like you said, they're whatever. What do you say, Micronesians? I don't whatever. But whatever. They commerced with each other back and forth by sea. Like,
oh yeah,
like long before civilization rose in Europe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Long before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I have a theory.
What's up, let's hear your input on all of this.
You ready for this? So I have a theory that, was it the chicken or the egg? Well, it appears that now scientifically, it maybe could show, data shows that there could be multiple entry points. That's right. So those 12 tribes you've been talking about, yeah, could be something like that.
But what does that do with the chicken and the egg? Stay on topic here. What's up, Leo Robustelli? Good to see you.
Oh.
So I don't know what came first. I think that evolution would dictate that the chicken had to be there for the egg to evolve, for the system to evolve, right?
Yeah, the Dougie and NRT. Maybe it's the chicken that swam out of the sea, or it was some sort of mammal that gave birth.
That's Charlie the tuna, chicken of the sea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking before you said it. Chicken of the sea, Charlie the tuna.
Charlie the tuna. You remember Charlie? Tom?
Yeah. Ronnie James Dio sang "Children of the Sea." That was "Children of the Sea," which was on the album.
Where's Leo? What's up, Leo? Fellow Arizona.
Or was it Mob Rules? If you listen to fools, the mob rules.
Okay. So you're saying the band you were playing with has now disbanded? Todd, is that what you said? Okay. And they don't ask you; they just tell you.
I'm sort of the last to know, but it's okay.
You're the last to know.
I wrote some of the lyrics. I wrote some of the songs. It's okay. I have more songs, and actually now I have a microphone. So you can see with my little friend on the top there.
Yeah. Okay.
Instead of a pop blocker, I put puppet. And maybe in the cards, maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Okay.
Shit, would have put the pipe. I was cleaning my phone and got distracted at Bigfoot.
You saw Sasquatch?
No, I said I was cleaning my bowl for giving you guys clean hit, and I got distracted when we were talking about Bigfoot and all other things afterwards. Oh shit! I just broke the son of a bitch. God.
So there could be multiple entry points. That would explain why everybody looks so different, right?
Now I'm fucked.
So we're all sort of the same.
If I can get both off, I can still make this work. But I broke my fucking bowl.
Multiple entry points.
Where have all the flowers gone?
That sounds like a pornographic movie, Todd. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Different entry points. That's also another. That's for the OnlyFans. You have to go for the multiple entry points. Multiple.
I don't know about OnlyFans. Do you have an OnlyFans account, Todd?
No, but I was. I wouldn't say I was offered it. I don't think I really even considered it, but it had been crossed upon the sphere of reference. Is that appropriate to say? It crossed my sphere of reference at one point when I was on that in West Palm Beach. We had met people who were OnlyFans. Do you call them OnlyFanners? What do you call OnlyFannies? Only fannies?
I have no idea what you call those
We're
people.
we're getting censored right now in Britain.
Explorer, what's up, Explorer? Thank you for coming in.
You can't say only fanny.
I don't know. I don't know what you call them, but I know
I'm
that some
only
people
fanny.
go
I'm not.
OnlyFans and make money.
I don't go for the back door.
I don't know what they do over there, but people pay to go to watch them.
Watch them do all sorts of
Whatever
things.
that is.
Yeah, they pay for what, like private sessions or something?
I'm not sure I want to know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some doors you don't want to open, like Santeria. Cheers.
Some doors you don't want to open.
Doors of perception. The doors
So
of perception.
are you gonna put another band together, Todd, and get playing like with people near you that you could go and play out some?
It works.
Awesome. But I live in what's called a multimedia desert. So within 100 miles, no, actually, probably 100 kilometers from me. Probably the city is the closest to where you get, a little bit of light. And well, I guess what's the point?
Sure thing, Explorer. I'm already subbed to you.
I could put a band together. This was like a Steely Dan of death metal. Everybody was a studio musician, Steely Dan. We have some EPs out there that you got to check. I don't know if I'm not going to mention the names. I don't want to be exactly like Arlo, Woody, and Pete Seeger.
This ain't working.
What's not working up there in New River?
Well, my thing, I'm down to 1%. So give me a second. I'll come back. If you throw a link up, I'll come back with under George's.
Sure. I'll put the link.
All right.
All the flowers gone. Oh, they're in my pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have the graveyards gone? Hey, we're on a stream.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat there for
Live with Doug. And the House of Love always wins. His limit wins. Oh, thank you, Leo Rubens. Well, on OnlyFans, you have to pay extra for that. That's an extra special bonus.
no idea.
Incentives. There are incentives. How are you doing?
Arizonans. There you go, Dutchman. You must have looked that up.
Right. If you analyze that, it means that dating and human intimacy has plummeted. If that's the case, that's what that means, no? God bless you. Where have all the flowers gone?
What's up, Floki?
Say hi back.
Oh,
Floki.
hi.
Shalom.
George Loki.
Anybody.
So I'm just gonna venture a guess. Dutchman. Is California number one in the ranking? Spend the most money? And it's a yes or no question. I'm just wondering, is California on the top of that list?
Or Florida?
Trying to fix this damn thing here. I'll be back with you. It's just back with
I'd rather go to the strip club and donate to the college fund. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea. Okay. Got it, Dutchman.
When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn?
Thanks, Nicole. Listen, that's all kind of stuff we don't need to know about, right, Nicole? Really?
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing.
Let's see what this is.
Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? All the graveyards, all of them When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? I mean,
Boston, Massachusetts does the most cocaine, says Leo Robustelli.
wow.
I don't know how he comes up with that, but once again, I would have thought, I'd be surprised if that was true, but
Because they say in Boston,
he's probably just jerking our chain here, though, right?
Doug, in Boston, they say that's wicked.
That's wicked.
Hey, I'm live. How are you?
Most money on OnlyFans 2025. I thought so, Dutchman. That's what I thought.
Hello?
Say hi. Say hi. We got a special guest. I don't know. This is allowed.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Fantastic.
Can you see us?
But I see a few people.
Yeah. Mrs. G, I'm over here.
Flowers gone.
Long time coming. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where? Gone to young men, everyone.
Sound like
When it's late. My voice is late.
Yep.
You know, we went to church.
One could say it was a service.
Yeah, we went to.
This is Todd's mom, Mrs. G.
Mrs. G. Oh, thank you. Well, anyway, I'm so glad to come home to you guys.
Welcome home. What did Todd do? He left and stuck you here in front of the camera?
No, he's right here.
He's right here.
I could sit for a minute. I just walked in. I just said a quick hello.
I hope you had a nice night out.
Well, it was yes, it was a very good night. One day I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
All right? It was a great night. Thank you. Start down. No, he was there. Were a lot of people were there. A lot. The guy who played
Well, yeah, Joey D. And the
Joey D and the Starlighters. And the guy
the
who
Rascals,
played
the Young Rascals.
it was one of the Rascals' sons. David Bogata died. We went to his funeral.
Oh, okay.
Ross Rascals. A great friend of Ron's. They grew up together and everything.
Friend of the family.
Yeah. And this
I'm sorry to hear it.
And the gentleman who played
they played Joey D, Starlighters, Young Rascals.
Many different
Also
different
Schaefer, probably.
A lot of performance from those days.
Yeah.
And the guy who played Sleepwalk.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! I couldn't believe I saw him.
Dick Dale was there?
Right?
It's okay. It's okay.
But this guy who did. Sleepwalk. You know Sleepwalk, that song? It's old, but it's classic.
I know.
Classic. The guy's a genius. And there he was. I met him a few times at the play. No, he plays that like a piano.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Right.
Right. Anyway, good to see you. Good night.
Good night.
No. So late you guys up. Whoa. All right. Good.
For everybody. All right.
For
everybody. We love you so much.
My son. He's enjoying his little gadgets here. They're all great.
Thank you.
Good night. For now.
Good night.
Good night, Mrs. G.
Miss you, Doggy. Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See you next week, right?
That's right. Tune in next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah.
They're wondering in the chat, Todd, where your mother's from.
Oh, originally? Like 80 years ago?
Sure.
1,000 years ago? Like Methuselah?
Distinct.
I'm going to get Genesis. Shit, I'm going to get Genesis. I have it over here.
Okay.
I'll say, when the earth was created.
Well, okay. You don't need to hear all of that. It was a simple question.
There were several entry points. When the mammal gave birth at many different entry points. Yes.
We don't got to do all of that.
I didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
We were just curious where your mom was from. She's got a distinct accent.
Hey man, hey, no ting, man. Hey, no ting, no vex. I know vex. That was your answer. Love you. Good. All right, we're in this together. What else?
Never mind.
Same boat. Same
Good
boat.
move. Well, it's about 1 o'clock anyway. So I'll probably be shutting down soon.
Really? Because I was going to start my jam band. Heavy metal jam band. Free metal.
Sure.
It's called free metal. But I ain't free. But no. Actually, everybody rides for free. In this band. In this book. Anyway, I could get my 5 books. That's how to end the conversation or a live stream. I could get my 5 books.
You got your guitar near you?
Right here.
Right where?
I don't even know where have the flowers gone on guitar, but let's see. I don't know what music.
I'll give you about 5 minutes, Todd. Then I'm going to go and shut the stream down. Okay?
Thanks. Thank you so much. Na 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 na, Baruch na na. There's a song while Gavin Rossdale, he married that twit, and then he married another twit, and a bunch of nitwits making us do things we don't want to do. God bless you. Peace on earth begins with you. You make it up in the heavens. Smoke some ganja if you have a fully formed brain. Maybe you'll change your mind about some really bad decisions you made. Maybe you'll give it up to the Lord, or maybe it's just too late. Maybe you'll just give it up to the Lord. Glycerine is a song written by Gavin Rossdale. He married some blondish person who's an opportunist, marrying anything with celebrity. That's the way it goes those days. Are we talking about the past? 'Cause I live in 5786. That's the year I live in, 5786. We can 86 a lot of these bad actors on the world stage. Sign a petition if you're so mad about things today. They have the right to be very angry, sign a petition. Put your name on a line that's dotted. And put your name, put your John Hancock. And make these people leave the flock. Make them pick up garbage on the side of the road in an orange jumpsuit, much like the way things are going these days. And that's the way it goes, because that's all it says.
Come in, I'm about ready to shut it down.
Thank you so much, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam.
Just for clarity's sake, Todd, right? That's all ad lib, right? All your words are all right?
I don't know what's gonna come out next, just like some on the world stage. But I'm more controlled, and I figured it out. I have real enlightenment, not like the dark enlightenment assholes out there.
Thank you, Todd.
Well,
No, River, thanks for coming.
everybody, all the nothing to worry about. If you're pious and you give it to the Lord, you got nothing to worry about. I love you.
Too bad Jimbo can figure out how to get up here, but there'll be, he said it's gonna be fixed soon, right?
No
worries. We'll come around. It's all good. Good night, Doug.
Good night, New River. Todd, see you later.
God bless.
Down. New River, I'm gonna send you down, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone in the chat. Thank you all for coming. I'll set up my porch camera here within the next few minutes. 10 minutes maybe. We'll see you later.